You. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, cool.
I mean, I know they would do it, but I know that they don't want to.
Correct. Well, in general, that's the kind of thing people tend to not want to be a
I
part
also
of.
forgot about the last part. The last thing they did was in their car. They waited in their car at the exit of the parking lot.
To get at you again.
Yeah, and then my friend's boyfriend, who was like...
We are live now, by the way, if there's anything you're worried
Yeah,
about saying.
it's fine. It's fine.
I'm cool with it, just so you know.
I mean,
I'm saying that for you.
He came over, and they started yelling at him. He had no idea what was going on. And then they started yelling with us. Fucking, my other friend. I'm not going to name names right now, but
right.
My friend who was next to me in the back seat was panicking because she thought she was going to die and that this was going to be a horrific thing.
Right.
I'm clutching my taser, and then I can't remember if they drove off or we drove off first. Like, that part I don't remember, but... I also don't remember this year. Was it last year or the year before? I cannot remember.
This was last year.
My sense of time is so horrible.
I've explained it before. I very specifically say we are, that there is exactly 3 groups of time for me. There's today, there's everything up until vaguely March of 2020, and then there's the entirety of the pandemic. I refer to that as a PTU, or Pandemic Time Unit. It's just one amorphous slot.
Yeah.
I remember, like, the day I view as it again, because I have a fucked up brain. The day when I knew, like, oh, this is about to be some shit for real, where it really, really affected me, was, it was the first game of the NBA season that was canceled. Basically, like, I was gonna turn on the games, whatever, because I was home at night, I was gonna watch, and all of a sudden I get ESPN updates that the games are canceled due to potential COVID risk, and I went, oh, that's that is gonna be a thing. And then but as soon that night I knew, I'm like, oh, if this is that serious, if people in power are dealing with the potential loss of tens to hundreds of thousands of dollars, this shit's gonna get real bad real fast. So everything from there to before today is 1 unit of time. When we get to tomorrow, today just gets thrown in the pile. I could not tell you when anything happened during that time. I just know shit happened in there. That is the extent of my knowledge.
Shopify's point of sale system helps you sell.
God, there's a part of me that is like, I should just delete it. I should just let it go.
Don't.
I should just delete it. I should just let it go. I should
Don't.
just delete it. I should just let it go.
Don't. Don't.
So angry. So angry.
You should be.
This fucker.
I will clarify for everyone, she's not angry at me.
No, this isn't joking anger. I'm actually
Right.
angry at them.
And this will get hashed out. I'm just making sure that Caster Labs is working. What up, Chocoholic? Yep, it's all good. We're showing up. We got both sides of chat. We're good. All right.
I don't know if I want to deal with it. I just don't know if I want to deal with it.
I know, but you need to. Because here's why I say it. And I'm not going to force you, but here's why I'm telling you that as your friend. It's going to frustrate you dealing with it. If you delete it and say, I'm not going to do it and I'm not going to touch it, you're going to say you regret it not saying anything down the line.
Probably. That depends.
And
for
knowing
those of
you,
just joining
regret
us,
outweighs frustration.
Yeah, for those of us just joining us, hi. The director that Hate Crime Me and WeHo resurfaced, and I didn't realize until now on TikTok. So I just posted a very reactionary video to him saying that he was doing a casting for his web series, saying no one should work with this man because he's a transphobic piece of shit. So
I'm going to pause this because I
like,
feel like you may need to explain, because there are people who are out of the loop on this one, and I don't want to undercut it.
Well, didn't I just explain it?
Well, I'm guessing people who didn't even know, like, there was an event.
Oh, yeah. So
Now, you don't have to go into full details if you don't want to, obviously.
Indie Director did some heinous bullshit to me in WeHo about a year ago. Thought it was 2 years, but it is a year. And I came down on him on Twitter because one of the people with me had worked with him on a film and knew who he was. And I found out his name and his boyfriend's name, and I posted that shit because I was not dealing with it. But he at some point resurfaced and he was casting a web series. I think the web series casting is over. But I just found it and I just immediately reacted, posted a video being like, no one, it's supposed to, here's the ironic thing. It's a casting for like a drag themed series.
I'm sorry, it's not just, because you had said to me that it was, you had said, how dare you, well, I heard the video when you were saying it, how dare you cast something that's, LGBTQ positive, and you're not that. It's drag themed of all things?
Drag themed. It's drag themed of all things, yeah. So this hateful little bitch, now I'm like, God forbid he finally is like, we're going to court, even though he actually didn't, and I'm the one with all the witnesses. There were 2 witnesses to the first part, and then the second part of that whole incident, there was an extra one. So I'm just like, you can try, buddy, but fuck you. Yeah. So basically that's what I'm dealing with. And there's a part of me that just doesn't want to deal with it, but I also just don't want anyone to work with this person. I mean, it's already been filmed, from what I can see, but like, I can't let it go. God forbid, if I have to bring my friends into court, I'm going to be so mad because I do not want to inconvenience them. But fuck this man. Fuck him and his fucking transphobic boyfriend who he was going to beat the shit out of me. Fucker.
I am very much so on the side of, I understand you don't want to deal with it, but also, I want his ass to fail.
I do too. And the thing is, if he had apologized to me like he apologized to my friend that had worked with him, maybe I would have forgiven him. But he didn't. He apologized to my friend.
I would like
not to the person he actually fucked with.
I would like to put big focus on that particular part out of all of it. That it's not just... It would be... And what I said is, it would be one thing if he didn't apologize to anyone. He's still an asshole, he's still terrible, because, like, you can't be frustrated into being evil. But if he didn't apologize to anyone, and it was just like, I'm not contacting anyone through this, and then Sephi came down and he came and was like, I've been working on it, I've been examining my bias, so that's one thing. No, you took the time to apologize to someone who was effectively there as a bystander for inconveniencing them.
Yep.
So you had the time to acknowledge the event.
Yeah, so if I seem a little off, it's because I'm mad. But hopefully this will be a distraction. I gotta be real. There's a part of me that doesn't even want to talk about it. But, like, I'm incapable of shutting my mouth at the best of times. This is not the best of times.
To be fair, you did, again, you did decide to have your way of... Maybe I need a distraction, just to hang out with a guy who thought it would be an even remotely acceptable idea to throw his ass off a hill yesterday, so...
Josh.
You don't make great decisions always. I would know. Ask me how I'd know. Hey, chat, ask me how I'd know.
This man literally threw himself down a hill because he thought it would be funny.
In my defense...
over 30, out of shape, and easily injured.
I'm not easily injured, first of all. Second of all, in my defense...
You've been injured multiple times since I've known you.
I broke my ankle. You were there for that.
Uh-huh. The car accident.
That doesn't fucking count.
I'm counting it.
That doesn't count.
It counts.
A car accident does not count.
Counts. Let's see. How else have you injured yourself? You didn't injure yourself doing the walk dance because you still haven't done that.
I feel like you just wanted an opportunity to throw that in.
I mean, I'll throw it anywhere. You never did that for your followers, so
You know
I'm
what?
gonna remind you.
I will do that shit at PAX West in your presence as how we're gonna handle this.
I mean, it's kind of too late. It's not really relevant anymore.
Makes it even more that it's going to be just to shut you up, and also I'm gonna look like a
I
complete
should
asshole.
make him do bongos instead. At least that's more current.
Okay. I don't.
How else have you injured yourself?
My jelly don't jiggle like that, though.
Not in the same places.
So,
So hi, Wally.
what up, Wally?
Hi,
Since I didn't say hi, and what up, Frankie?
There's a part of me that's like, I should delete this. I just don't want to deal with it.
Don't.
Don't want to deal with it.
There was another thing I was going to say, and now I can't think of it. Oh my god, it was something legitimate. I guess it's not that important. Oh god, Jesus. Okay, wait, where's the thing? There's the thing. Okay. Never feel bad for standing up. Fucking that!
Yes, however, if he decides to do something legal about it, he will lose. But it will be a pain in the ass for me.
Wally,
And everyone I know.
Again, it's not like I threw myself down the hill for no reason. I threw myself down a hill because it was going to be funny. And in my defense, I'd say mission accomplished.
Darling, I think that if you have to throw yourself down a hill to make the haha funny good jokes, you're not funny.
But it wasn't like I just pulled a hill out of nowhere. I was specifically talking to the guy, and he said, then you have to roll down a hill while shouting Dragon Quest. I live near a rollable hill, and I have a categoric need to do shit that makes people laugh. And again, the real funny part of the video, to me...
Maybe take an improv class instead.
The real part of the video that was funny to me...
Stand-up comedy class.
...was the fucking kid who just started screaming. And I stop in the middle of the video to acknowledge it. And then there's like a quick pause for a moment where you can tell I'm doing the mental math of, is it funnier to leave this in the video? Or is it funnier to... should I just restart this shit? And then I just keep going and I leave it in the video. Bro, just yes and
Honey,
like
a
all
lot of
the
those
other
yes
30-year-old
and
white dudes.
Don't actually do it that well anyway. So
that's A. And B, that was literally a yes and, though. What up,
I gotta
Allie?
remind
Also,
myself
what up,
every time...
Liana?
Every time I think I'm not that good at comedy, that, like, there's mediocre white dudes.
Liana, I threw myself down. You know what? Fuck it.
What?
I'm just gonna... So there can be an understanding...
You're gonna show the video.
I am gonna show the video. There can be an understanding of what's going on here.
Thanks, John. I wish it had happened in the bar, because then there would be video. But there might have been video in the parking lot, too, but I never checked. I should have recorded it, but I was a little bit stressed.
Right, in the moment, you were just kind of... Here we go.
Now, Ibs, you talk about me having to roll down a hill shouting Dragon Quest. You said that as a joke. What you don't understand, sir, is that Jesus Christ, fucking child screaming. So at park.
All this time rolling down
Anyways,
hills when
you
you
don't
should have been
understand
worried about
that
shaving
I
and trimming up that beard.
I know I
Take things way too seriously and joke about things I really shouldn't, and I'm about to roll down an actual hill. So, yeah. So, all I gotta say about that is... Dragon Quest! Oh god, Jesus, oh god! Dragon Quest!
Run for your life!
Yeah. Also, I didn't realize that kid at the end.
Do you accept critique?
I do, but before you critique me, I just gotta say, I did not realize that
What
kid
are
at the
you
end.
doing? I'm staring into the forever.
Yeah, I had to delete the display capture. I did not realize that kid at the end was shouting, "Run for your life!" at the end until someone brought it to my attention today. I didn't know about it all yesterday. And then I went back and listened. I was like, okay, that's actually pretty nice.
I just want some criticism.
Go on.
Critique. Things are funny without a intro that's longer than the funny part.
Okay.
If you had cut it to just the Dragon Quest rolling down the hill, that would have been better.
Right, but no one would know why I'm doing it.
That's what the caption on Twitter is for, sweetie honey boo boo child.
Nobody reads that shit. Not because nobody reads in general. Nobody reads the shit I say.
No, I'm right.
I know she's right.
I'm very right. I'm
But
very correct.
that video was more so
If
for
you had done that, that could have been. It doesn't matter if it doesn't have context. That could have been a meme, like rolling down a hill, yelling Dragon
Sure.
Quest. People would be like, "Why is this happening?" And because of that, they would have reshared it. That's the actual way you should have
but
done
my goal here was making it for Ib specifically, and then anybody else who knows me personally,
Yes.
as opposed to wide angle usage.
I would
in which case your way would be
what
better.
you want to do with it, do what I want you to do with it, and make it better.
That would really be where I went wrong, is the fact that I considered my own feelings in the equation. And,
I mean, yes.
which is really
When your
where it
feelings
all
are
went
wrong, when your feelings are wrong, and you could have had gold and instead settled for brass.
The fact that you went out of your way, because you said burr, and I know you were thinking of bronze, and then you realized you could go a level deeper and went for it. I'm proud of you for coming up with that in the moment. But also, the fuck?
Am I wrong?
No! It's not about you being
don't need
wrong.
to delete the video. I just take what you have, recut it, and then throw it on TikTok, and it might.
I might,
catch on.
honestly. I might take
better.
just the rolling down a hill segment and just put, this is what happens when you get, when you're a 35-year-old and you get bet to do something stupid.
You're 35?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Wait, how old am I? I forget because of the immortality and eternal youth.
Right, that would do it.
And the Botox.
You're like a Cullen, but you didn't serve the Confederacy.
Sometimes I forget about that.
Yeah. Casual reminder that they just threw that shit in. It's like, yeah,
my god,
for my,
yeah.
like
Jasper
when I
was a
fought for the
Confederate
Confederacy.
soldier. Yeah. Twilight.
To be fair,
Listen, Twilight, the only accurate portrayal of Washington with no black people. But
that does square with
accurate.
the history of vampires as I learned it in Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. So they're just keeping a consistent thread.
They are, yeah.
I'm actually a big fan of that book, by the way. The movie...
Twilight?
No.
You look like it.
Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter.
You're saying Twilight wrong.
I'm saying Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter.
You're saying
Thank you, Wally, for understanding. It's a fantastic book. Movie...
The movie was mid.
It was...
I could only get through half of it, and I was like,
It was. And that's because they tried making it some big spectacle thing. And it's like, if you did what the book did, and you were like, we're going to make this movie as if we were doing, like, a dead serious, just fucking documentary piece on Lincoln. Oh, by the way, there's vampires. I think that shit would have done much better. Because that's what makes the book good, is it treats itself dead-ass serious as a biography. Oh, by the way, there's vampires.
Well, that book came out around the height of, throwing in historical fiction themes with random monster. Like Pride and Prejudice and Zombies.
It was the same guy.
Sensibility and Sea Monster.
The same guy wrote all of those.
I didn't realize he wrote Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter either. It
was the same dude who
There
wrote
was a
all
whole
of them.
trend with that.
He wrote Pride and Prejudice and Zombies first, and then he wrote Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter, and then he wrote Sense and Sensibility and Sea Monsters. But his whole thing was he was like, I'm going to dedicate my... If I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this legitimately, because what the way that Pride and Prejudice and Zombies worked was 80 to 85% of this is the original thing you know. I'm only adding 15 to 20%. So with Abraham Lincoln, it was, I am going to research this shit. I am going to know this man's life. He is going to be in the same places he was in real life as recorded. And oh, by the way, there's vampires. That's what makes it work, is it takes itself so fucking seriously. And then they made the movie and they're like, it's going to be a big summer blockbuster. And it's like, okay, but why? And if I'm correct, that movie had Anthony Mackie and fucking what's his face from Firefly, didn't it?
Mal? Nathan Fillion?
No.
Wash? Why can't I remember Wash's real name? He's in everything.
No, it didn't. The guy who played Jimmy. No. I was thinking, it wasn't him, but the one I was thinking was where's it? Alan Tudyk.
Yeah, Alan Tudyk was in Firefly.
Right. No, I was saying I thought he
He's
was
Wash.
Right.
That's his name. I forgot his name.
I was trying to remember which one it was, but I was like, I thought he was in Abraham Lincoln Vampire. It wasn't him. It was Jimmy Simpson is who I was thinking of, and he was the one who came out. But yeah, it had fucking Anthony Mackie. It had Dominic Cooper was in it. Like, it had legitimate good actors.
God, it was so much easier to like Firefly before I realized there's no Asian characters and it's all like English and Chinese based. And also I moved to LA and have friends who...
Rufus Sewell, fucking Mary Elizabeth Winstead. Like, they had options and they're like, and hear me out, what if we change it? Because Hollywood just...
Well, to be fair, you cannot adapt a book into a movie specifically without changes being made.
Yes.
For camera. It's a completely different medium, and I think a lot of people don't realize that.
Correct.
Some changes do happen because production companies are idiots and the people in charge are
That's
stupid.
Right.
But you can't do it. It's easier to adapt a book into a not easier. It's more expensive and there's a lot more work involved. But like, if you want something more lore accurate, you want a miniseries because there's more time to take.
Right. My issue is that the changes were very clearly built on here's the formula that works for summer blockbuster audiences and not here's what's going to work for what we're adapting. Because that formula for summer audiences works when you're working with something that plugs into the formula, but you're trying to plug in a variable that doesn't work with that equation.
What's my favorite vampire movie?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Probably Interview with a Vampire. Probably.
I think mine would be Blade, but...
Yeah, I haven't seen Blade.
Blade is up there. Queen of the Damned is up there.
Queen of the Damned. Despite people begging me to cosplay Leah's character in that, I've never actually seen it.
It's still good to this
I also
day.
haven't read the book. I've read Interview.
Absolutely still holds up to this day. And then...
did it get universally panned?
I mean, it did in the way a lot of, quote, urban movies were panned back then. Which is...
It's urban because Aaliyah's in it.
Black
Isn't
people.
she like the one black person in that movie?
It's urban in the same way Cradle to the Grave was urban. There's a black lead character. That's it. That's how they describe that shit. Is it though? Again, I'm not saying it is.
He's not wrong.
Right. I'm not saying it is. I'm saying this is why they would say it that.
Urban's just another way to say there's niggas here.
Well, I can't say that.
No shit, you can't say it. Did I ask you to say it?
I'm giving you opportunities to yell at me.
Yeah, but every time you're like, well, I can't say, I'm like, no shit, Sherlock. That goes without saying.
Anyways.
You don't need to say it out loud.
I will
as
also...
if you wish you could. You don't need to say it.
I'm not saying as if I wish I could.
I can't stop drinking from these cups. This is not actually a Stanley Cup, by the way.
It's just an almost Stanley Cup.
It looks
I was about
like
to bring
one,
that
but
up,
it's
John.
Not anything... Oh, yeah, Bram
Stoker's Dracula is still great. Keanu. Casual reminder. Also, Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Wait. You know what's really funny about that, though? Keanu's an excellent actor. He is. But why does he sound like his Bill and Ted's character in that movie?
Because he just didn't because he was not. Dorian was
Like,
right because he was Keanu in that movie.
Why? Like, but he's good at acting. We all know that.
Yes,
but
he
was
is.
not good in that movie. Winona Ryder killed it.
I have to give big ups to Bram Stoker's Dracula.
And obviously Gary Oldman.
Yes. I have to give big ups to Bram Stoker's Dracula, if only because thanks to that movie, we get my favorite Castlevania game.
Oh yeah, wait, Francis Ford Coppola's version is not in the Castlevania continuity. The novel is.
It is technically. I mean,
The
it's
novel
it's
is.
yes, but because
The novel is, the movie
yes,
is not.
No, the reason why there's connective tissue, what I'm saying is Quincy Morris. And then on Sega Genesis, there was Castlevania Bloodlines, and one of the two choosable characters, because that was one where you didn't have the first game where you didn't play a Belmont. You could play as either John Quincy Morris or Eric Lacarde. And then on the DS, they had Castlevania Portrait of Ruin, which is my favorite game in the series for whatever reason. And the main character is Jonathan Morris. And like that's direct descendancy. But they directly descend from Quincy Morris in Bram Stoker's Dracula. So whether you're talking book or movie, it's still Quincy. Yes, it's technically the book, but I'm saying
It's the book.
No, Wally. John Quincy Morris had Vampire Killer, had the whip. Eric Lacarde had the spear. Because what it was is what they did is they took the Morris family from Bram Stoker's Dracula, and they became the ones who were given the gift that they were the ones to carry Vampire Killer when there was no Belmont representative to hold it.
Honey, Quincy Morris is a character in the novel.
He's also in the
Dracula.
movie.
He's also in the movie, but the movie is separate from the novel. And do you really think that they would let someone put a different IP in Castlevania in the timeline? It has nothing to do with the movie.
No. Again, but it's just a referential thing. Quincy Morris is in the book and in the movie. He doesn't show up in the series other than he is who they're descended from.
I know. I know that, honey. But it's because he's a character in the book. The book.
Have you seen Dracula 2000? What the fuck are you reminding me?
Bram Stoker's Dracula is the name of the movie. You don't call the book that. If you say Bram Stoker's Dracula, it only means the movie. Even though Bram Stoker wrote Dracula.
Right.
Bram Stoker's Dracula is not in the continuity of Castlevania. Dracula, the novel, is... It is not close enough, bitch! It is not! It might sound like semantics, but it's the novel! Also, Castlevania started before Bram Stoker's Dracula came out.
Yeah. I know. But Castlevania Bloodlines came out after. I'm almost positive, right? Hold on.
Francis Ford Coppola's was...
92? Yeah, Bloodlines came out after that.
Was it 92? I thought it was 2000. No, that was Dracula 2000.
Dracula. Yeah, Bloodlines came out in 94.
Yeah. And Bram Stoker's Dracula came out... It was either the 90s or early 2000s. Hold on. 1992. Yeah. But honey, it is not the same thing. You cannot say they're the same thing. They are different. Bram Stoker's Dracula is a completely separate IP. Dracula is in the public domain, and you can reference it anytime you want. That's why it's in the continuity of Castlevania. The movie has nothing to do. There might be references to the movie, an appearance or something because they liked it, but it's not actually in the continuity. That's different.
Yeah, but...
No.
I mostly want it because Dracula's got a...
You're right.
head.
It is different. It's very different. It's not the same thing.
Folks, if you enjoy this riveting conversation, do me a favor.
Bitch, I have an English degree. If I let you get away with that, I paid way too much for that shit to let you get away with that crap.
Go ahead and make sure you're following Seffi on all important platforms and
Yeah,
show her love and support.
I have many platforms, not just a shelf that I have here.
Is that a boob joke?
Yes.
You skipped right by the shoes that you could have ran with it. Pull out the boob joke.
Well, platforms, and I have a shelf. Why wouldn't I? What's not to get?
You know, it's beneath you.
Boob jokes are beneath me.
It's beneath you. You're better than that.
Well, they're certainly not beneath you. Nothing with tits has been under you in a long time.
Nope. Or on top. Beside, around, about.
Oh, Carmilla, yeah. The first vampire sort of short story, and also lesbian as fuck. Should I hear the game?
Now you should.
Oh, I can hear it now. Now I can hear it. But yeah. Just don't.
Brave Fencer Musashi.
I'm still mad about what you just said.
About what?
About Bram Stoker's Dracula being in fucking continuity Castlevania.
I'm going to be
I'm still upset. I don't know why it's bothering me this much, but it bothers me.
Okay, let me clarify so it doesn't keep bothering you. I understand that the two are different IPs. I was continuing it for the purpose of the bit.
Yeah, well, I'm not continuing it for the bit. I'm angry.
Okay.
How dare you? How very dare you?
Clearly he's not been watching your stream for a while, Seth. Boob jokes beneath you? No, that's...
It's like a road action for me.
Okay,
I'm pretty sure that on my character sheet, there's just an ability that says boob joke.
Wait, what? Oh, I still have the antidote ability.
Autism. I don't know if I'm autistic. I have ADHD combination type, but I was never checked for autism. I was checked for everything else, according to my mom. Who is, by the way, autistic. We recently discovered that.
Hold on one
What's wrong?
second. I'm just trying to remember where I am in terms of the... Like, what's the next step of where we went? Because we went into the...
Isn't it the church?
Maybe?
And then you have to go in the well at some point, but I forget how to get from there here to there.
We went through the thingy on the side of town where they didn't open it
You saved the
until
kid, even though it took you a couple of tries because you kept drowning yourself, yes. I hope that someday there is a man who's as attracted to me as you are to water and drowning. I hope. I pray. But I know it'll be impossible because you keep killing yourself!
Okay, here we go. Wait, what? Where am I at?
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Maybe? I don't know.
I'm being so helpful here. Lots of vampire movies and books where the idea of the Legend of Cain came from. If they did a movie... Oh, you mean like, for a second I thought you were talking about, Legacy of Cain.
I think that's what it is.
Vampire?
I think it is Legacy of Cain.
The Cain... It could also be Cain from Vampire Masquerade.
Oh, no, I thought it was talking about...
I don't know which one you're referring to.
I thought the discussion was about Legacy of Cain. There was Legacy of Cain... The Blood Omen Legacy of Cain. And then Legacy of Cain Soul Reaver later on with Raziel.
I think I've only played the Soul Reaver one. They were both on the PlayStation, right?
Yes. Blood Omen was like it was almost like a Diablo-like. It was a top-down view. You had like health and mana bars on the side, and it was all based around Cain as a vampire who you played as. And then Soul Reaver was like a 3D action platformer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think
was it Raziel?
I don't think I actually owned Legacy of Cain. I think I just had the demo disc that came with Tomb Raider? Question mark?
Yeah.
Is it Tomb Raider?
Soul Reaver, his design was so fucking good.
It was cool. It was cool. I mean, there's also Blood Rain, which I think is a vampire from the
Blood
same
Rain
guy.
is absolutely a vampire game.
There's also, like, if we're talking favorite vampire video games, I don't know that I have one. I can't think of anyone. I never played the VTM games, the video games. I did play the demo of Legacy of Cain, or Soul Reaver, or whatever the fuck it's called. But I'm having even trouble thinking of games where there is a vampire in there. Never mind ones that are about vampires. Which is weird because I know a ton of them exist. The closest thing I can come up with is BG3. Isn't that sad? Oh, wait. I guess Resident Evil Village, even though I rage quit after Dummy Trust.
We did do this.
Resident Evil 8 should have just been the Dimitrescu game. As much as I do love some of the other characters, the fact that she wasn't the big bad and just died in the first section really made me upset. Especially considering they marketed the shit out of it.
I get it.
I also might be biased because Maggie is a friend of mine.
Right. And also, I get your argument, but also, you know what? Actually, I fully agree with you, because then I wouldn't have the goddamn nightmare of House Beneviento.
The baby. I will say, as much as
That
I
shit
quit,
fucked me up.
I will say this, that is, the Beneviento section is the closest that Resident Evil has actually come to true, like
Genuine
what the
horror.
core of horror is, which is basically in all forms, no matter if it's survival horror, zombie horror, whatever, the crux of most horror is the removal of agency and power over situation with an unspeakable horror or thing that you cannot
Right.
confront.
How
That
they
is
pulled away
usually-
all your gear and shit, and you're just solving
Yeah.
puzzles, and then you see the baby.
And then there's definitely variants of that. Like there's different kinds of horror or things with horror elements. But when you get to the core of it, that's what it is. That's why like a lot of people consider like Silent Hill to be more of a horror series, like more traditional horror than Resident Evil. No, they have a very similar themes. Just because there's a lot more instances where you are facing unbelievable odds. The other thing that so the other core tenet of horror is the unseen monster. The terror of the unseen monster, which is something that video games don't often do, but a lot of thrillers and horror movies and books will do, which is the horror never actually gets seen on screen, the thing that's causing the problem, and that's often more terrifying than something that you can see. But yeah. But obviously not all horror follows under those, but generally those are like, when you distill horror down to the base elements, it's those kinds of things. I love horror. I love horror. I might have bitched out of the baby section of Resident Evil, but that's just because it was effective.
It's God, that shit. Whew.
Listen, baby shit fucks me up.
And it wasn't just that. Like, people bring up the baby. It's not just the baby. Because then when you were done with that, it was the fucking possessed dolls and shit.
See, I'm fine with possessed dolls. Not in real life, obviously, but like, I'm fine with the
It's a
concept.
hell of a sentence, just so you're aware.
Oh, is this me? Do I
Yeah.
get to talk this time? What's wrong? Do you get sorry. What's wrong? You get locked out?
I'm Baker Toast. Oh, my
What
head.
an original name.
I must have had too many pork chops. What? You have a problem with that? I'll bake you until you're lightly golden brown.
That's violence against kids when I didn't say anything. Get away from me, pal. Baker, this lunatic is Jam's father.
I like horror to How Are You on I like horror too. How are you on slapstick horror like Evil Dead?
It's my favorite.
What?
It's actually my
Go
favorite.
away, you little brat! I'm trying to knock this
I like
door
this
down.
stuff.
The owner disappeared and the restaurant was closed. I must eat those yummy pork chops. Ah!
I have a question for everyone in chat. Do we believe that in the Japanese version this guy's a drunk?
100%.
They definitely changed it to food.
100% this is a
This
bar and
guy's
he's trying to get
definitely a
loaded.
drunk. This guy's definitely a
100%.
drunk. They did that all the time in the 90s when they localized things.
This is onigiri as jelly donuts all over again.
The owner? Sorry, that's too loud. The owner?
Yeah. Haven't you met him? Don't tell anyone, but he's crazy.
Well, you're one to talk, pal. What happened to the waitress and the customers? Where'd they go?
They're probably hanging out at the inn. Ah, my darling pork chops.
Pork chops is a funny way to say vodka. The inn? Maybe I should go over there and have a talk with them. They might know what's wrong with the restaurant. You know, pal, you should eat at home with Jam once in a while. And be a father.
Jam.
And not a deadbeat drunk.
Don't ever leave me like your mother did. Pork chops.
He is definitely an
Oh.
alcoholic.
110%.
Don't leave me like your father did, like your mother did. Oh yeah, totally.
There's no
Now, there's
possible-
no way. There is no way in. Hold on, I'm gonna look this up. There's a wiki for this. He has to be. He has to be a drunk.
Oh, those ghouls will start coming out soon.
Musashi. Let's see if this. Oh my god. Hold on. I'm just looking this over. If I can find it. My god, he doesn't have an entry. You fucker. Okay, well, whatever. Ghouls? What's going on? First him, now!
I don't know what's going on in this town. All I know is that there's night walkers about. Walkers, ladies of the night.
There we go. I was just trying to make sure. I was like, is that a fancy way of saying zombie?
Make
No, of
yourself
course
at
it's
home.
not.
You think they're scary with their mouths open wide, just walking around every corner? No. They deserve to have their business done.
Such an industrious young boy, Musashi. You get old.
Oh, God, no. I'll make this up. This is what it was. Chat to...
Yeah, he's definitely a drunk. What other... I'm trying to think of other games that they did that in.
This is not helping the anti-drunk lobby.
What?
This is someone who works at the restaurant. It's
Oh,
the
right,
waitress.
this woman.
Hi, baby. Did you know that the owner of the restaurant disappeared? Once I tried to go in, but hideous monsters started coming out. Ugh. You know what, baby? The owner is always doing something behind the counter. I bet he's hiding something there.
The funny thing is, you wanna know why I did that? It's because she is voiced at one part, and she does sound like that.
No, but that's what I'm saying is I'm pretty sure she's supposed to be a barmaid.
She is the barmaid. If you go to the bar at some point in the game, she's
That's
there.
where we were. That was the restaurant. That's what I'm saying is Homeboy was a drunk because they're calling it a restaurant.
There's another. So, oh, the restaurant's closed. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Sorry.
I saw it. Monster came out from counter. Scary, scary. I bet monster ate owner.
All right. Well. Gotta go. Gotta blast.
Wow. Wow, Jimmy Neutron reference in 2024.
Yes, what's your point?
Did you see, there was a video, I don't know if it went viral or not, but someone reanimated sections of Jimmy Neutron, like as what a reboot could look like, and it looked so good. It was like 2D animation, but it looked really, really good.
Have you seen the new Fairly Odd Parents?
No, why?
Yeah,
Is it
they got
pretty?
It's like this sort of like cell shaded sort of almost claymation 3D kind of look. I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't
The
look
Fairly Odd
bad.
Parents and New Wish.
Yeah, it doesn't look bad. Like, and they definitely like they kind of took it back to where it was at the beginning,
I
where
vaguely remember hearing about this.
where it's not just Cosmo being wacky and everything. Like Wanda is also kind of fun and wacky and goofy and all that good shit.
Oh shit, it's the third series? Damn, I completely missed the second one.
There was a second series?
Has it aired yet? There was.
I heard. I learned
I
about
see.
this right
It's
now.
that faux cell shaded 2D animation that sometimes looks really good and most of the time I hate it.
Welcome. Make yourself at home.
I'm trying.
Welcome, make yourself at home.
He sounds like my Musashi voice. I'll try to make it higher.
Can you take me higher?
Can you take me higher?
Definitely not deeper though, because Batman is what we call Dick Shallow.
What?
Dick Shallow. Like, you know how a puddle is shallow?
Yeah,
Doesn't go in very far?
right.
Dick Shallow.
Why you could? Okay. Why not just say small?
Dick Shallow's funny.
Doesn't that get the point across?
It's not as funny. Why would you say anything in a different way except for a laugh? You know?
You know.
Besides, someone has to put effort into something because they're not putting it in bed.
That-
Anyway,
That also sounds like the world's worst secret agent. The name's Shallow. Dick Shallow.
That's good. That's very good. That's good. I've been calling things Dick Shallow since I was in high school.
Is this a joke? Okay. What am I missing? Because the guide said...
Sanity. Good looks.
I'll go back to the bar. Yeah,
Big
this guide
dick.
refers to it as a bar.
Okay, you're just talking about the game? Any maidens whatsoever?
I have maidenless.
World's War Secret Agent Dick Shallow. Yeah, I'm on board with that. Yeah, that's really good. That is good.
I'm gonna have to make that a bit now, aren't I?
Yeah, even though you stole it from me. But yes, you should.
Have it be
Well,
big and awesome, just like, you know, Pastor Pete, the Nintendo pastor.
You should do a Dick Shallow thing, yeah.
I should. I love how I did that so much. Do you remember a while back that
I'm
there
sure I
was
don't.
that there was a 5e module that was being kickstarted that someone wanted to make of
You're
the
not narrowing it down.
of the Bible?
Didn't that actually happen, though?
It did happen. When it happened, because I did so many like youth pastor jokes on Twitter, I had multiple people actually message me or tag me and be like, "Hey, are you involved in this?" And I'm like, "No, y'all. I just make stupid jokes on the timeline."
I have a question. Were you actually a youth pastor at any point?
Youth pastor?
Yes.
So no,
I know you were a choir leader and you did a bunch of
I
other-
was a worship leader, and I did plenty of work with youth
at a
group.
black church. And
I did plenty of work with the youth group. There we go.
Zombie. They don't seem to be doing anything though.
Okay, there's the thing, and I gotta run in.
Oh yeah, it's under those. Yeah.
Okay. So
Where do these
I
other
worked
ghouls
with the
come
youth group,
from?
and I did do a
Hey,
couple
there's an
of
opening behind the counter.
like, I guess sermons, for lack of a better way of putting it to it. But I wasn't like the overseeing youth group pastor.
Check it out.
I'm so glad that my mom wasn't religious. Jesus fucking Christ. I was baptized Catholic because my legal father
What
is
the?
Catholic.
This sure doesn't look like the basement of a restaurant.
I think this is my favorite section of this game.
This hole looks pretty glorious.
Things that I've heard
An
before.
empty soda pop bottle.
Soda
What's
pop.
this doing here?
Uh-huh. Yeah. It's alcohol.
Look at all this soda.
Oh my god. You're getting so... Your stomach's gonna be all
This
bubbly
one
on
says Captain
soda.
Morgan.
I think that's root beer.
Yes.
Hey, you're the restaurant owner. What you doing?
Just having a late night snacky, Poe.
You're not
I
even hiding it with this one.
try to steal my treasure.
A treasure? Hey, maybe you're the one who let those ghouls go free.
Ghost. Oh yeah, that's why I came here. Yeah, I want to get rid of them. That's it. Kaboom!
Kaboom! Had a little bit too much caffeine, didn't you? Oh my god.
Huh? Now, anyways, we gotta get rid of them. Come here, look.
You certainly seem very well caffeinated. He just drank so much soda. Pretty
Like-
unghoul. Ban them. Ban Ali Ghoul Golem. Ban. So bad.
Boss is behind this door.
Yeah, it has 4 eyes too. I
Oh.
bet you're seeing me like I have 4 eyes. You're drunk off your ass.
Oh, his
on
eyes.
soda.
I couldn't open this door. There
I
must be
believe
a
you.
way
Maybe it's
out.
time to lay down, Grandpa. Well, guess there's no other choice but to look around.
Yeah, that's it. They must save village.
I don't think you're saving anyone except maybe your lunch if you don't throw up.
I think I drank too much pop. I don't feel well.
If I were to poke you in the stomach, you would pop. Hey, pal, think you better stay here and take it easy. Maybe lay off the fucking soda. And by soda, I mean the rum and cokes. Or the straight up gin. You smell awful.
Yeah, Oh, that's good. That's really good. I'll wait here then. All right.
Wow! He smells like a bad afternoon!
Hey, Hey, thank you.
You know, going to the front helps. What you just saw
My
was a
memory's
speed
here.
run of what Honorian does when he tries to find the clip. I'm sure of it.
No. Because I know which side it's on.
I remain unconvinced.
I have read a book.
I really am unconvinced of that.
I have,
Especially even in this context. Especially
See,
in any
look,
book.
they're the one right up at the top there where they meet.
I hate that that's good. I hate that. I hate it. I hate
I have
it.
heard
I
of
hate
books at the very least.
Uh-huh.
Hey, what's up? Oh shit, no. No, wait. No, I need a
Uh-huh.
shit.
I don't think you're supposed to go down there, buddy. Not willingly, anyway.
Well, no, I'm trying to.
Can y'all hear me good? I just realized I've been too far away.
Okay,
Am
I can't do anything with them, so never mind.
That's why I got rid of my last axe.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey-oh.
Okay, good. Thank you, Allie. Even though I'm canceling you for that joke. Uncool.
That's pretty uncool of you.
Help, I curled up for a small nap, but now I can't get back up, you know?
What up, Cujo?
There.
I assimilated BO. Don't
Art
Don't.
imitating life for you now, honey?
fucking. It may be unexpectedly beneficial. Oh, good. I'm so glad I have flies following
What does
me
this
around.
even do?
I don't know. But it says it may be unexpectedly beneficial, so I'm just.
I don't remember a BO being useful for anything. Let me see.
Nyaha! Nyay! Nyaha!
Oh, it prevents
there's a Bencho field.
it prevents the bats from attacking you. That's all it does.
Oh, it's fine for now.
Oh, I've been saved. Thank you very much. I'm the castle librarian. Please come by and read some books if you'd like. Goodbye.
See? What did I tell you? I've read a book. Even she acknowledged it.
Yep. She's just being nice. Nyaha! Did you nyaha?
No.
You nyaha? Did you do an
I think
anime
you did.
villain laugh? Actually, nyaha's more like a Mandark from Drexler's laugh. I'm dating myself with that reference.
I am Mandark. Nah.
No, it's nyaha! Ha 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 ha! Nyaha! Nyaha ha ha! That's lived rent free in my brain for many years. Oh look, it doesn't just need to be water. You'll just drown anywhere.
No. Nah. Ha
There we go.
ha. Shit. You mother. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Well, that's one way to get sucked off. This is a child. So
You know how
I
the old
do
saying
think
goes.
that I do think that Cartoon Network in like the 1998 to 2006 era was kind of built different. That might just be nostalgia glasses, but I feel like it was just really good.
Are you kidding me?
Like maybe it's nostalgia glasses, but I think of like Teen Titans, Powerpuff Girls, Dexter's Lab, fucking Samurai
Oh,
Jack.
the
like,
hell.
I don't know if people are doing it the same way anymore.
No! Oh my god. Okay. That one was on me.
The only time this man can manage to fall into a hole is when it will cause his death.
Go fuck yourself, Mr. Slimes.
Teen Titans!
Someone pointed out, and it's so simple, and yet it blew
I
my
still can't
mind.
believe Teen Titans Go is still running, by the way.
I'm not surprised. I keep
I mean,
telling
it's very
you, it's better than
popular,
you think.
even though all the millennial fuckwads hate it. Like, it's still funny at times. But
Yes.
I do miss old Teen Titans. I really
Of
do.
course you do. But they even have an episode in universe talking about
They
missing Teen Titans. Where what's his name? Oh god, it's gonna bug me.
The
But-
guy with the magic finger.
Well, no, he plays episodes for them of in another universe. This was your show.
Yeah,
And they're
it's the
"What
guy that
happened?
looks like Robin
It
that
got
isn't Robin,
canceled.
right?
Instead, we've got you now.
That's fair, yeah.
Well,
They
that
do
was
they
a
make fun
terrible
of it a lot.
decision.
The Titan, I never watched it.
When
I probably should have, considering how many.
many.
Can I say something controversial
100%.
about that show? Look,
About which show? The Titan?
the Titans. So
Oh,
I
the
never
live
watched
action
it.
one?
Can I tell you why I never watched it? And I never said this publicly because I was like, too many racists are fucking complaining about the show. They took that beautiful woman and called her Starfire, and they gave her the worst fucking hair in the world. What the fuck were they
I had
thinking?
a gut
The
feeling.
second
I was
season
about
wigs
to
were
say,
better, but
is this
that
gonna
wig,
be a wig comment?
that wig is so bad. What's so bad? So bad,
Yeah, this is a wig comment.
bitch. You can get a wig like that for $20 at Sandy Alley.
I literally this whole
if
time
they
I was
wanted
like,
to do big curly hair, they could have done it. But like the budget of the show wasn't that low.
I know a guy who has a magic finger.
But then again, and the reason I never said anything was because the racists were out.
Correct.
Maybe you should have kept the BO.
Oh, go to hell.
First time I've ever said that sentence. This is my favorite section of the game, and I'm enjoying it more now that I know that makes you suffer.
No!
Maybe with permission, but please do not call me Purse. Call me Steffi, Steph, Persephone, Persephoroth, any of that, but not Purse. I'm not a handbag, and I'm not a jacksuit.
I'm so
Much
pissed.
appreciated. But yeah, that wig was bad.
Yeah.
There's no reason for wigs to be like. I'll be real with you. I collect wigs. I love wigs. I have some good wigs, but none of the wigs I have are super crazy. Like they're not like the most realistic things all the time in the world. But like if you have a show budget and you spend $200, you can get a black girl a decent wig.
No.
Decent wig.
It's 100%.
Okay.
I know that feeling because it's like, it's the
Not
same
even
thing.
$200. You can get a decent synthetic for $50. Like, come on.
It's the
What were you
same way
saying?
I was feeling regarding the Silent Hill 2 remake trailer, where I was like, y'all, I'm pissed because this shit does not look good. It looks like, because I don't trust Bloober Team at all. Bloober Team has tried to make their own version of Silent Hill 2 forever, and they keep fucking it up because they don't know how to do it. And Silent Hill 2 is a game where it is about vibes, and if the vibes are off, your game is not going to be good. And I'm sitting here like, I don't trust this game, but I have to be specific about my wording, and like...
Question. If Musashi just got BO, does that mean he hit puberty?
Yes, actually.
Ew.
But
There's
it's
nothing
like,
worse than a
I have to
pubescent
be
boy.
so
It's like, ew.
specific about my criticisms and about
Oh my god,
wording.
you found you! Old pipe. And lava.
You're acknowledging I am a
not
pipe?
you. I said it's old. Oh yeah, that's true. I do generally try to think of you as a sexless being.
Correct. That's why I'm like,
Oh,
so
yeah, I guess
in a
I
weird
just
way,
failed
that
in
was
that.
actually an upgrade for me. No,
Well-
but it looks awful. But we had the first reveal, and you have like the graphics looking off, and now it's like, oh, they've wokeified the game to make the female characters ugly, and it's like, no, I just think they don't know what the fuck they're doing.
I mean, they were saying the same shit about fucking what's-her-face from Horizon Zero Dawn, which I don't get.
But right, but
Yeah.
my criticisms include how it
Gosh,
looks.
you know that just because something is hot doesn't mean you have to be attracted to it.
No. But my
Just look at me.
criticisms
Look at all the hot friends I have that I'm not attracted to.
That's fair.
And you don't see me falling into lava.
Well, not with
What?
that attitude.
Okay, is this... That's a question. Is this lava or magma? Because technically we're in a building, but technically the building is underground. And if it's underground, it's supposed to be magma,
I would
but if
call
it's
it
above ground,
magma,
it's lava. But look at the walls! The walls are built, so technically maybe not.
I am free! Oh, I feel so much yummier, darling. Oh, thank goodness, I can finally wash my hair! Look at this mess! I'll repay you with something that's absolutely wonderful, so come by and visit me.
But yeah, my issue is like
Goodbye!
I'm looking at the graphics of this thing, and I want to be like, man, this shit looks like ass. But I can't just say it looks like ass without putting qualifiers, because then fucking Trump was right for 2069 is gonna be in my mentions like, yeah, I agree, bro. And it's like, we are not on the same side, dude.
Nope.
We're
And
just
that's the reason
not.
I don't engage with a lot of things on Twitter. Anymore. Ever. I kind of had the realization that I'm too good for discourse. I'm just so much about it.
It's fine.
Like, I'm just too hot.
Hanky
smart,
Flanky
and
is a hell of a name.
I mean, that's why I gave him that voice.
Oh, by the way, Sephi,
Yeah?
I was talking to Liana earlier, but we're gonna get to see Liana.
Oh, at PAX?
She lives in, Seattle
Oh,
area.
that's cool. Well, it's good you get to see you, Liana. It's fun. We can walk and shit and flesh things.
Mother.
Am I I can't tell. Are you just bad at this game, or is it harder than I remember?
No, yes.
I remember it not
yes.
being easy, but
The
not...
answer is yes.
Are you sure?
Okay.
Oh, we can totally do that.
Okay, that's
I'll make
one
sure
down.
that Josh does it. I'll go too, but...
I am very much so
Guess
the
I'll go
planning
back and
type.
check.
I actually sent a message to Sephi and someone else earlier today, and I believe I referred to myself as a meticulously planning ass bitch. Or a plan meticulously ass bitch. I don't remember exactly what, I just remember I was taking a shot at myself.
Hey, the douchebag apparently limited comments on that video.
Apparently what?
Douchebag limited comments on that video. Whoops.
Here's the thing. There is a direct correlation, like an actual chartable line, that when you fuck around, eventually you find out. And the degree to which you find out is directly correlating to the degree in which you fuck around. It's a linear equation. I'm going to leave and get more healing items. Leave me.
What, you?
I said leave me.
Leave you?
Leave me.
Leave you where?
Stranded on the side of the road begging for help.
Not my style. I don't like to leave loose ends. I'll kill you, though.
6 of one, half a dozen.
Well, it's either death by abandonment because I know you can't take care of yourself, or I just kill you.
Make
now
yourself
and
at
you're
home.
here. You know, what am I saying? You're doing just a great job killing yourself. I'm gonna use the bathroom. I'll be right
One
back.
day, Sephi is going to get rid of me, and the way she's going to do it is she's going to get me in a car and, like, drive me out into the woods, and then...
No,
or drive
honey,
me out
all I
to
have to
the
do
si-
is let you drive, and
drive
we'll
me
both
out
die.
to the edge of the
'Cause
woods,
This man
and then
drives
she's
like a
gonna
lunatic.
roll down the window and just throw a ball. You're like, go get it!
Yeah, what do you want?
I want to appraise shit. Let's see then. Yes, I see. Amazing. Float. Aged coin. Gold coin. Old glove. Let's see then. Yes, yes. I see. Amazing. A gloves. Army gloves. Imported brand. Let's see then. Yes, yes. I see. Amazing. Crystal. What car do you drive? I drive a Hyundai Elantra. I drive a 2020 Hyundai Elantra. Okay, that's what I needed. The only, outside of the legendary armor, you can just sell shit.
I return. You can see him being a Harley guy on just a big bike. That's just the beard, honey. And the hair.
Get your motor running. Head out on the highway!
So I'm currently searching for a Let's Play partner.
Welcome.
Preferably
What do you
funny.
need?
I've been dealing with others for too long that are not, so... God, I am still in my head like I should delete this before something fucking...
Stop.
Well, the thing is, what if he... He did the thing and he's the one that fucked up, but like,
What if
I don't know if I want to deal with it.
Like, the literal worst case scenario possible is you inconveniencing, honestly, one friend. Because you don't even have to bring in multiple ones. One witness who's willing to testify being there.
Well, that's fair, but...
It's not like he's gonna be able to pull in any witnesses who are gonna be willing to be like, I ain't never
His
heard that
boyfriend who
motherfucker say
actually
nothing.
threatened me with physical harm.
Which means that would also get brought up.
Also, did you take so much time getting items that it's now daylight and you have to wait again?
Yes.
Are you gonna
Well, no,
skip next time?
I napped. I slept so I could be at full health.
Let's see if he blocked me like a smart person. No! Not smart.
I'll tell you, if I could have any car, John DBZ, I'd want a Lamborghini Aventador. Mainly because it's part of the best terrible pun you can imagine. If you look at the side of the car, you see two things. You see a vent, and you see a door.
Maybe I missed something. Check it out.
That's why it's an Aventador. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. Okay. Now let's save.
I just sent the dude a message like, you're being a hypocrite. Apologize. Maybe I'll let it go.
What?
Because I don't want to deal with it. I don't. This fucker. I hate him, but I don't want to deal with legal trouble.
I understand.
Regardless of the fact that I am right. And I would win, but still.
Whoa. It's ghosts. Oh shit. Okay, we're fine. Little tiny moment of lag. I got a little worried. It's fine.
There was no. What is that?
Why is that? Yeah. Okay. That's just, you just got to get right at the edge for that jump.
Or you just need to make the jump and not hit the wall.
Right, you gotta get right at the edge for the jump.
Or run first. That would also work.
Yeah, okay, we're good. Totally good. Totally chill.
I don't know if we should do a platformer on Beauty and the Beard again, because I'm getting angry. And keep in mind, I'm not good at them.
Saw! It's not
but-
all platformers. It's this game that I'm having my issues with.
I don't think I've ever seen you play a platformer.
Oh, what you qualify Threads of Fate as?
Action adventure. There's very little platforming in that.
But there is platforming.
It's an action RPG, actually. This is also an action RPG, but there's more jumping and maneuvering and
Yes.
stuff.
There's less RPG and more action.
Yeah.
Also, I'm generally good at platformers. I play Mario and shit on here plenty.
See, I suck at Mario if you want revenge at it. I do suck at Mario.
Oh, I'm poisoned. That's why.
Yeah, because you let a child get bit by a vampire. You're just a horrible person.
Yep, that's my name. Don't wear it out. Wait, hold on.
Horrible person is a one.
Can I get over there? No, I can't.
I'm surprised you didn't try anyway.
Okay. Hey! Look at my puzzle solving skills.
Just go farthest to closest.
No.
Yeah.
Shit. I actually fucked it up. I gotta redo it. Because if I push this one up, if I push this to the left, when I push this one onto that spot, I won't be able to get around to hit it to the left. If I push this up now, I won't be able to get around to hit. Well, actually, I can maybe jump around the far end.
That fucked it up. That was the actual part where you lost.
I guess I
was
could
the
have
part.
hopped around at the very end, but
Not even hopped around. You could have moved it to the right and then to the left again.
here's all I need to do this time.
I mean, solving puzzles in front of an audience is very difficult.
And bam, and then get the other one.
So I shouldn't judge. But I am, because I'm a hateful cunt. And everyone knows I'm a hateful cunt. I'm not lying to anyone.
Who am I lying to? I say I'm stupid all the time. And everybody keeps being like, no, Josh,
Yeah, but I
for
keep
real,
hoping
though.
you'll do
And I
better
keep
at it or
telling people,
something.
no, I'm stupid. I'm just affable.
Because maybe calling yourself stupid
Nope.
is a crutch for not trying.
Nope. Oh, no, Jesus. Oh, Jesus.
Putting a little bit of effort in.
Oh, come on, come on.
Sorry,
No!
here. That is a child sandwich.
Well, you know what they say. Can't beat him. Crush him
I mean,
under a fucking rock.
I like Jack and Daxter a lot, but I wouldn't say I'm good at that game. Although I did stream all of Jack 1, and I streamed part of Jack 2, like last year.
I fucking love Jack and Daxter. Yep! Nailed it. 10 out of 10. No notes for me. Okay, I'm guessing I've got a... Nope, I fucked it up. Okay. Oh, he came back. Well, whatever. Gimme, 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 gimme. Musashi, assimilated, sublime. Have an out-of-body experience and explore your surroundings. Last
Oh,
temporarily
yeah.
or until attacked. Sublime?
Yeah, you asked to project.
Yeah, but like... Okay.
I don't know if it's actually helpful here. What's to the left?
No, that's why...
Oh, that's why.
So that you can see the path to run.
Oh my god, first try!
I'm
Look at you.
better than you are positing.
You him dying in the next 24 seconds.
That wasn't dying, so that doesn't count.
It wasn't dying, that is true. I guess I misspoke.
Damn it. Gimme.
Are you gonna play the new Zelda game that's actually about Zelda on here?
Me? I don't know if I'll stream it. I'll definitely play it, but I don't know if I'll stream it. It's just because this year has been like non-stop.
Wait, when is it coming? Is it coming out this year?
Shit.
For some reason I thought it would come out next year.
I don't know. I'd have to go check.
They even did a release date.
I believe they did. I know Metro Prime 4 is supposed to be next year.
Let me see. What's the release date?
Okay.
Oh shit! It is this year, September 26th.
Yeah, they weren't. Nintendo wasn't fucking around with this direct, especially because I was joking about it. Because when they tweeted about it, they were like, "We're doing a direct, blah 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 blah. It would be 40 minutes focusing on software for the Nintendo Switch system coming out for the remainder of 2024 and into 2025. There will be no reference to the Switch's successor during the
So
direct."
I guess we're not voicing characters anymore. I guess that's just the thing we're not doing.
So there will be no reference to the Switch's successor during this presentation. And a bunch of people, and everyone was joking like, "Here we go, here comes the mid-off." And then Nintendo said, "Bitch, you thought. You mother." And I don't mean mother. Hey, speaking of
Mothers,
various words,
I do know how to serve, but I wouldn't call myself.
I want to bring up the Tonys.
What about the Tonys?
Can we talk about the fact that people are sitting here, like, so have you seen the clips floating around?
The cabaret clips?
Yes.
Oh, that people are freaking out that the MC is actually creepy? Yeah.
Which is what he's supposed to be.
The MC isn't supposed to be a good person.
I was the MC in a production of Cabaret. He is supposed to be charismatic enough to draw you in, but it's all creepy and very unsettling because...
I don't know much about Cabaret because I've never seen it live, so...
I've been in it. It takes place in 1930s Germany. And I'll give you a hint. The people of the Cabaret were not Nazi punchers. Like, there was a love story that takes place amidst everything, but it was very clearly about, like, the veneer of societal opiate that stood over everything, and how people will just kind of go into whatever is going to be what they perceive as their best interest. Is there any pinch field? No? Okay, so we're going up, jump, right, up, left, left, up.
Seemed like you did a good job. I'm glad he's graduated from playing trans women to that. I didn't watch A Danish Girl because it pissed me off, but...
Little shade, but it's justified.
A little shady. I don't think he's a bad actor. What I will say is that I would feel less bitchy about cis people playing trans people for a number of reasons, but also if, like, trans women in particular weren't limited, well, trans people in general actually weren't limited to trans-only parts.
Trans people pretty much only get cast as trans people, so...
Yeah, there's only been a few exceptions to that rule.
Okay.
And also, I mean, I think I'd be more comfortable with a cis woman playing a trans woman than a man playing a trans woman.
Right.
Because it sort of portrays us as like, oh, you're actually a man, you know? So.
Nailed it.
What can you do? I don't feel the same way about playing gay, though. Because literally, like... Yes, anyone can be trans, but, like... Digging into actor sexuality, there's a difference.
What Liana said, there's a reason everybody got so thrilled when we found out Wu Clemat's voice actor is trans.
I don't know who that is.
Wu Clemat is a character who is in the next FF14 expansion, Dawn Trail. She seems to be one of the most important characters. Like, she's the face, because we're going to a whole new area. And
Is the
she's the
character trans
first...
or just the voice actress?
Just a voice actress.
That's cool.
She's just... She is... And also, in FF14, up until now, most of the races have gotten to be where they are both gender binary options, but Hrothgar are still locked to male, and they're the ones who, they basically are like, they like look like Ronso. They're bigger and buffer, but like Ronso basically. Cat people, you can have horns, all that shit. With this expansion, they are finally going to have female Hrothgar. She's the first female Hrothgar you encounter. You actually encounter her while still in the current story.
Interesting.
And she is voiced by a trans woman.
Yeah, there have been a few roles I've lost because I've been told that I sound too cis for trans parts. There's actually been roles. There's one role I can think of. I'm not gonna name names. Did I sign an NDA? No. There's one role that I have done. It's not very big, but they literally told me to lower my voice. So.
That. I don't.
Yeah, it doesn't pass the vibe check.
That's not
Affirming
passing
in
the
a
vibe
weird
check,
way, but I would like to get paid.
even remotely.
Yeah.
Okay, well, oh, that's gonna warp me back where I was. So I didn't lose life, I just wasted time.
I also don't fully feel like my voice is decent, but I don't feel like it's fully unclockable. My normal speaking voice, anyway. I can definitely femin up for roles and such, but like...
I think it is more so than you think. But either way, I guess it just boils down to it is a weird fucking thing.
I fully think that you can make those jumps without going in between.
Let me try. Yeah. Okay, well that one worked.
Yeah, that's the same difference. Yeah, it's weird.
Just except to get right.
It's weird what will and won't get me clocked. I've never actually reached a consensus on what gets me clocked, and I really don't want to care. But I don't think that's active. So yeah, before you go into a hole, you should really turn it on. You know?
Oh, that
if it's
explains
too tight,
a lot.
it means they're not turned on.
That explains a lot, if we can be honest. Too tired.
But anyway, I actually really need to work on. I need to get a new voice demo. I've been saying that for months. I really need to fix it. Erica even said she would help me, and I still don't know.
Okay. I'm assuming it's gonna be BO. Okay, but here's the problem.
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Yeah, I can't.
Throw the Vambi onto the Switch.
I wasn't even thinking about throwing him. You keep sucking me off!
At some point we'll remember this is a child. I'm pretty sure you just want to throw him onto the Switch. Wait, what power did you get from assimilating these fuckers?
BO. What about...
Oh yeah, if you make them fall, you should be able to pick them up. I also know you can throw them because you've done it already without thinking of it. You may want to heal.
Oh, you just...
There were... Would you
That
heal?
motherfucker didn't stop.
Oh, maybe
Okay.
it doesn't work on them. Would you heal?
I am. I just wanted to try and check that real quick.
Yeah, I only had to say it 3 times before. Or was it 2? You know, I lose track of how many times I need to repeat something before you actually do it!
Kind of, I don't think I can clock the most case, and I feel like my voice sounds very obviously trans, despite everyone around me saying it does not.
I gotta be real, when it comes... This is not a read of you. This is talking from personal experience. I don't ask my friends... Oh, you could just hit him.
Well, that's good to know.
I don't ask my friends about my passability or anything because, the people close to you, there's 2 things. 1, they don't want to hurt you, so they won't always tell the truth. 2, the other thing that happens is that, people actually start to see you as the way that you present and the way that you say you are when they're close to you.
Right.
And oftentimes they won't see what other people see. So, like, that's one of the reasons why I don't rely on the opinions of my friends. Like, there's not a single person that knows me personally that sees me anything other than a girl. Except for maybe one fucker who I need to cut loose. We'll talk about it later.
I was about to say.
But, like, that's not necessarily true for what everyone else sees, you know? So... It's sort of like they become blind to it, which is great, but it's not necessarily a judge for
adventures go left.
how the rest of the world's.
Nope.
Would you want to do that all over again? Or just take it to the last
No,
one?
I just save stated right before I picked which one. I was like, I'm not dealing with that fucking malarkey.
Where did it take you, though?
Back to the beginning. I would have had to come all the way back here.
That would have sucked. Been obviously clocked twice in public by people who decide to be shitty about me, and in both cases I've never seen them working at the stores again, so fuck them. Truly. I don't know. It's weird for me. Like, it's very hard to predict when it does and doesn't happen.
Good adventures go left.
I couldn't tell you. Because in my experience, like, there's really no predicting it. Like, I can be hit on or catcalled in the street and then be clocked the next second after. It's very weird.
Me.
And that's after all the surgeries and stuff that I've had. So.
Adventures go left. I think this is good.
And, like, ultimately passing is about safety, really. And also personal comfort.
And what you want.
Obviously, it's not a requirement for everyone.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
You blocked them with fusion.
Ew. Yeah. I'll tell you what I can block him with. Healing.
Can you try blocking them with fusion? Or jumping over
God damn it, Caracal.
Hey, Ma, you consent to this, Holla? Yeah.
That Caracal, that had all the energy of one of my favorite screenshots ever, which is, damn ya ass fat. What's your pronouns? You bird? Oh, Jesus. No! No! Okay, I have to heal. But just... Yeah, I'm fine. Fine, everything's fine. Musashi found powder.
It's cocaine!
Is that pure white? Price of the brick going up.
No, you're pure white.
Price of the brick going up.
How much does Caitlyn Jenner cost these days?
See, the thing about the old days is...
Did you even hear that joke?
How much does Caitlyn Jenner cost?
You said the price of the brick is going up.
I'm so fucking
That
mad
was
that because of you, I
entirely
understand
petty,
that
shady,
now.
and body shamey, and I'm not sorry. I don't care.
I'm
I
so
hate that
fucking
bitch.
mad that because of
hate
you,
that
I
bitch.
understand that joke now.
I will not apologize.
It's
for that joke.
vaguely the same, although obviously in a
Although
completely
she does
different
actually
way.
look good, but she is a terrible person.
It is vaguely the same as the same way I feel. No, it's not. I was never mad about finding out about the pickles thing. That just
You
made
mean
me
trans
feel.
women and pickles?
Yes. That just always made me feel like I'm part of a club now. Getting to find that out.
There's more than one way to join the club, honey.
Right. I didn't want to take the entrance exam. The fuck was that face for?
I mean, the entrance fee is kind of more of a difficult thing, but you know. What's that face for? Nothing. So, for those of you who don't know, I'll explain. Brick is a pejorative term for an unpassable trans woman. It's a term that was created by trans women. It dates to, I believe, the ballroom scene in New York. A lot of phrases like that do. Things like yas and other things like that can be traced there.
No. I
So-
should note for protection of myself.
Do not call a trans woman a brick unless you want to get punched.
Yeah. I should note for protection of myself.
Leave my memories
Me
here.
saying price of the brick going up is a reference to The Wire.
About cocaine?
Yes. Well, about drugs. God,
Well,
it's-
cocaine is typically sold in bags that look like bricks. So.
I gotta go back and watch that show. It's been too long, and it really is just one of.
I never
the
really
great-
watched it.
It is truly one of the great American dramas. God, Michael K. Williams as Omar.
I need to finish the brick of cocaine. I don't do cocaine. I can't afford it. Although sometimes I do wonder, since it is a stimulant, I'm like, would it be cheaper to do cocaine than to get my prescription medications? And the thought of that makes me want to cry
That is when you just start.
very deeply.
As much as we're not, as much as South Park has its issues, that is where you just acknowledge South Park was right about one thing. America! Fuck yeah! I know that was Team America World of Police.
Was Team America.
But wasn't that also Matt Stone and Trey Parker?
Yes.
Okay.
For Book of Mormon. God, that movie's fucked up.
What, Book of Mormon?
No, I haven't seen it. Is Book of Mormon a movie?
It's a musical.
Yeah, but did they make a movie out of the musical?
I don't think they actually have yet. I don't know if people would be ready.
No, I was talking about Team of America.
I don't know. Well, maybe, listen. Book of Mormon is harsh, even by, like, Matt Stone and Trey Parker and funny musical standards. Conservatives
Yeah.
would pitch a goddamn fit the first time they heard Hasadiga Ibowe.
Also, if they do Book of Mormon and they don't get,
Josh Gad.
No. Oh god, she's probably the world's most famous white girl, trans girl right now. Dylan Mulvaney. Because she got her start being in the Book of Mormon. Before she transitioned. She was a Broadway singer. I think it was Broadway. Pretty sure.
Here's what I want to cry when I was unemployed for. No, you motherfucker.
Every idea always return to cook meth? Yeah. Meth is very popular in the area I'm in, and I find that terrifying.
Press the
'cause
circle
of
button
cour-
for an indicator. Press
It's
circle
weird
break
that
crack wall.
one of the most popular drugs in like WeHo is the one that will make your teeth fall out and have holes in your face because it's exceedingly vain over there. Yeah, she did the Book of Mormon before transitioning.
Hello. My name is Elder Price.
Bambi Bowling. This game was clever.
Shit. Damn it.
No,
Ugh.
no.
There we go.
But yeah, I believe that's where she started with like getting
Nope, too much.
like
Too harsh a curve.
attention on the internet from.
I
the
legit got a
stuff.
fucking 7-10 split. Oh no.
7-10 splits what I call my legs because I can't do a split. Can't do it.
Can I just...
How are you injured?
I'm not injured. I have 0 BP because I spent it all bowling.
Hang on.
Damn it.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. Due to an exacerbation of bad hygiene? Really? I just thought that was the net.
Oh, good. I'll do it
The
one more time.
sleeping restores your BP too, doesn't it?
No, sleeping costs BP, actually.
This'll just die.jpg. Yeah, that's similar to how I feel. Can't get the meds I need to function, and briefly got back on them, and now I'm having issues again getting them, so. I'll just have a broken brain for a little while.
But yeah, Book of Mormon. There's literally a song in it called Hasadiga Ibuwe. And it is a song where the tribe that they are
Have
living
you
amongst...
considered staying in the middle and aiming for the side?
No, I just gotta... Nailed it! Bam.
You're so lucky.
That they are trying to bring the Word of Mormon to. They have the phrase Hasadiga Ibowe, which stands for "fuck you, God." It's a song, by the way.
What was through the gateway forward down there?
I don't know.
Can you go back down there?
No, won't let me. Oh, I think it's...
You know that means you have to do it again, right?
Yo, thanks a lot, dude. I'm Mercenary Pot Roast. I take care of the dirty business back at the palace with my bro, Meatloaf.
This game has genuinely fucked me up because I really was like pro-troust.
And my pals, dude. We're like friends and roommates. We're definitely not like fucking, but we're kind of like fucking.
Right. They're friends in the same way that Alexander the Great was friends with Patroclus. Oh, that's all this was. See?
Wait, no. Can you run that by me again?
Alexander the Great.
And
What's his fucking name? I said Patroclus, but you get what I'm saying.
okay, so
I know Patroclus was not with him.
Patroclus, I believe. No, it is Patroclus or Patroclus. I think Patroclus makes more sense. I don't remember. That was fucking
What's his name?
Achilles.
From Troy.
Achilles.
Couldn't think of it. Achilles. I was like, it's not Hector.
Why do I keep wanting to say Patroclus? Oh, that is because it's Patroclus. It's not Cleus. It is Patroclus. And Achilles. Alexander the Great and it's not Hyacinthus. Hyacinthus. Hephaestion. That's it. Hephaestion.
They should make an Alexander the Great game.
Isn't that just Civilization?
Yes, but I'm saying because I just want all these fucking
It would be
gamer gators
cool.
to be really mad when they're like, they're woken up our game.
Why didn't you try bowling that thing?
All right. Well,
Try it from the side?
nope.
I feel like you should be able to bowl it.
It did
Or
just bowl.
earthquake it. Try the earthquake.
No.
That's not the earthquake. It's probably a switch, but just in case. That was nowhere near it, but it's probably not that. Hot roast meatloaf stew. Like, totally.
What am I supposed to do here?
I have no idea. And do the outer body experience. That's not from the Vandy. That's from the spectral goo. But you can't bring that into other rooms. As soon as you go to another room, it kills the fusion. So it's not that.
Ah! It's actually very simple.
What is it?
Luminous spin.
Something bowling should have worked.
I 100% feel like bowling. Jesus!
Also, we're never gonna know what was in that room, are we?
No. Yeah, we did. That it was where. So that platform I just wrote that I rode on, it was right in front of the room where where I bowled open the side wall to get to
But
the.
didn't that
Bincho
have
field.
a creature in it, not a Bincho field? I see.
No.
I see.
You mother.
They want to heal it.
I'm about to. I'm just.
Bowling flower.
Oh, hey. There we go. It's enough
I'd
for
love
now.
to see Game Grunts play this. This game would piss Aaron off.
Oh, it would. He'd be so mad.
It'd be really funny. Every time I think I'm like, oh, I'm over Game Grumps, I just start watching them again.
Alright.
Wow, you're
I'm
good
better at
this.
bowling in real life, which isn't really a compliment to myself because there's not a lot more typical white guy shit that I could be good at than bowling.
My sister used to bowl, like, as a sport thing when she was very young. But I've never really cared to be good at it. And now I definitely can't play. I don't think you can bowl with nails like these.
You can, but it takes some work.
I mean, they definitely catch and rip off if I...
Shit.
You know what you didn't do?
What?
Heal.
I save over here while I do this. No. Could use that powder.
I don't think a bump is what he needs.
I mean, it should heal.
Wow, that
Or
didn't
if nothing
match.
else, it should at least make me immune to damage for a little bit.
Does it make you immune or just make you ignore it?
Same thing. For the purpose of this discussion.
Not even...
That's what Cocaine Bear taught me.
What a relief! Thank you for saving me. My name's Mercenary Stew. I take care of the dirty business back at the palace with my pal Pot Roast and his bro
He's an
Meatloaf.
assassin.
The dirty business is anal. Later.
The dirty business is evil. Disc golf's called Cassidy.
Oh,
yeah.
I don't do no goddamn disc golf.
Isn't disc... what is the difference between disc golf and ultimate frisbee?
It's the structure of it.
What's the structure?
Just the nature of reaching a point versus trying to score on a team. I don't know why that just did that. That was 100% a glitch, and I will accept it.
I was like, how can Fusion do that, but Lumina couldn't even?
You motherfucker! You caught me mid-swing.
Golf with the
Oh no 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 no. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! I just got fucking multi-locked in.
Except for the fact that Musashi is a child, I feel like this is just a rendition of Grant O'Brien underneath that supermarket.
Ultimate Frisbee is football. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it.
Golf's not even just an old man sport. When I was in high school, they had a competitive golf.
Well, to be fair, golf's, popularity was invariably tied to Tiger.
Yeah.
As far as with our generation. Like, no one gave a shit.
Has there
Tiger
been anyone since Tiger Woods that has been like a golf star?
Closest we've got would be someone like Brooks Koepka, but there's nowhere near the same condition. Like, Tiger was one of one in that regard. Now, the reason I say closest is Brooks Koepka is Tiger kind of started what has now been a thing, which is...
Is he still alive?
Yeah. His most recent, it was like within the last couple of years, he got another big win under his belt, and it was kind of like a big thing, but he ended up having to get surgery to fuse some of his vertebra.
Discs.
Yeah. And so, like, it's a whole
still
thing.
Golfing, Jesus Christ. Yeah.
He's still trying, but he can't really do it anymore. But yeah, he just doesn't have it in him anymore. But, like, so the thing with Tiger that made him so different and cool in a way that is, like, it's weirdly replicated now, but it doesn't mean the same thing, is golfers were just,
welcome,
slobby-ass white dudes. Like, Phil Mickelson is just, it's not even a dad bod, it's just a dad. I guess legally it's a bod. But, like, that's how it was. And Tiger came in looking more like an athlete. Like, he took care of his body. He was in great physical shape. He wore the golf shirt that was, like, hemmed up on his his actual musculature and shit like that. So...
Sounds like Josh is horny for Tiger Woods.
No, what I'm saying is nowadays that's generally what most current golfers look like now, because they all grew up idolizing Tiger. So you look at Brooks Koepka and he looks almost like a hipster. Like he's muscular, he's in good shape, he's got tattoos and shit like
How
that.
do you spell this guy's name? I have no idea who he is.
Brooks. His last name Koepka is Koepke.
Oh, he looks like an absolute
Yeah, what do you
tool.
want?
Yeah, well, they look like tools because they're white, but I'm saying, like, they're in shape, which that didn't used to be a thing. Then Tiger came in, and it was just different. Brooks Koepka does do live golf. That
What's
man...
live golf?
So there was a whole thing. Live golf is a separate branch from the PGA Tour. And they are funded by the Saudi government. And then they basically kind of merged with PGA. It became a whole thing. Because their whole thing was, they're funded by the Saudis, and they poached a bunch of the top golfers, and the top golfers went because Saudis were offering some fucking money. They were offering fuck all your morals kind of money. They were offering, how would you like to golf for us 1 year for $250 million kind of money. Mm-hmm. And he was one of the ones who was just like, I mean, yeah, I will take an absolutely goddamn absurd paycheck. Saudis always offer fuck your morals money. Exactly, because they have it.
Yeah, back when I worked for mobile games, the whales, which is what we called the really big clients, were all Saudi, like, princes. They all were.
And honestly, that's genuinely, when you're talking about mobile gacha games, that is their actual market.
Yeah.
People like you or me who might get into the game and might spend $10 here or there because they really like it, they do not give a fuck. An absurd amount of their money is there are people who go into this game and they're like, I love this game. I am going to drop thousands of dollars to make sure I have maxed out everything possible.
Oh, by the time I left that company, it's approaching one guy was approaching millions.
Yeah.
Approaching like
This
he'd
is
spent
people
at
who
least
just
$750,000.
It's like you said, these are people who money is just not an object.
The thing that sucks with mobile games is that, like,
that's funny.
because they're mobile
Where'd he
games
go?
and constantly updated,
What
there
if
were
he-
some glitches, so like people would use that to farm stuff from us and see us. So it was a wild time.
I will say, to be honest with you, I don't want to say, like, the amount of money they offer, there's a reason I say it's fuck your morals money, because, like, man, I sit here and I go, I was literally
Why
about to
is
say,
the only thing you can get wet is Musashi?
I was literally about to say, if they thought I was so entertaining a streamer, and right when I said that, he dropped in water. But my joke was gonna be, if the Saudis thought I was so entertaining that they're like, yeah, we're starting a new company, it's going to be a rival to Twitch, and we want you to sign a 1-year exclusivity contract for $50 million. I got kids, man.
I would do a lot of things for $50 million. I'm not sure how many of my morals. Actually, there's a few things I wouldn't do for $50 million. I would not have sex with Donald Trump.
But what you get what I'm saying is, like, they offer
yeah,
an amount of money where
yeah.
you have to stop and go, oh shit.
Yeah.
Like, there was actually, here's my favorite thing. So Lionel Messi was being courted by the Saudis to join one of their soccer teams. And he ended up telling them no and going to Miami. And it was a whole thing because it was like they were going to offer him, it was something ridiculous, like $1 billion over 2 years or something fucking absurd. And it was like he's turned it down, and instead he took $300 million with Miami. Oh, by the way, he has a net worth of like $600 million. It's like, folks, he knows he's gonna be a billionaire anyways. The math is different. But if they offer you $1 billion for 2 years for anything, I might, if they had offered me $1 billion for 2 years to be an actual hitman, I might say yes. One moment. Hello.
Holding. Just like this man, make me wait. And then put the money on a string. Yeah, that's very true. That is very true.
Okay.
Yeah. There's not a lot of things that I have very strong morals
Okay,
about.
I'll go get it. Are you
But there
gonna
are
meet
a
her
few
here?
that $50 million could. Well,
So she's all the way over here.
there are a lot of things I would do for $50 million. I can't lie to y'all.
Oh, damn.
Definitely, if someone paid me
okay,
$50 million, I wouldn't do internet stuff anymore. If they wanted me to, I'd be like, I'll leave. I don't care. Although I don't know if I could leave
go get the charger.
because I
Love you,
have
bye.
an addiction to social media.
Oh, okay.
If $50 million can't make me quit
Very
that addiction, then I know it's a real problem. What?
All right, where we at now?
What's this? Where are the ghouls? What's going on, Manic? Panic?
Yeah, okay. Hold on. Yeah, there was a whole thing with Live Golf and PGA where literally PGA was like, anyone who goes to play for Live Golf is banned. And then the PGA Tour took Saudi money and said allow them both, and it was a whole thing. And it was like, hey, you probably shouldn't have made your big grandstanding about your morals if you're gonna turn around and fold. I'm not gonna judge you for folding for that kind of money. I will judge you for folding for that kind of money if you do it 38 seconds after you grandstand about how you're above it. Ronaldo, however, took the Saudi money, and the Saudis changed laws for his girlfriend to live with him without marrying him. That's actually true also. But exactly, Ali, that's what I'm saying. They offer the level of money where it's like, you can't... You can't be like, you're saying your morals can be bought? I'm saying my morals can be bought for an amount of money that changes the life of me and my following generations. Forever.
Yeah. Okay, click A or X
Yes.
or whatever.
Trace is mine, man. This is why I bought this pathetic old restaurant. I'm rich now, yeah, hippie. What?
What's wrong? Ugh! Yuck! It smells like you in here!
Someone must have had some soda and just threw up in here.
Oh yeah, it's soda! That's right, old man! Man, I could totally kick you in the fucking nuts for a chili dog.
I opened the gate and let those ghouls go free for this disgusting belt? What have I done?
So it was you, Manic! Because of your greed, Tim was attacked by those ghouls! Getting angry, you won't do anything for him, but you put them through hell! You're a monster! Do you have any idea how Tim and his mom felt? Talk about selfish, you drunk bastard!
I can't hear that without thinking of the corollary. You're a monster.
You're a monster. What's that from?
Shrek.
You're a monster. Yeah, the gingerbread
You're a
man.
monster. Eat me.
It's a thong.
It's a thong. I'm wearing women's underwear. So you are wearing women's underwear. I most certainly am not. You most certainly are. I'm sorry. Here, you can have this ugly belt.
I don't want anything that
Start my
smells
life
like
again.
you!
I like the restaurant the best one in the village, even though it's the ugly. Musashi received the ugly belt and needs to be praised.
Manic, I'll make good use of this disgusting belt to help the village. But your disgusting ass needs to die, so it's time to go to the bed in the sea.
He just slowly pushes his head into the mug.
Yes.
I screwed that joke up, but you know what I mean.
It's fine.
I'll get those ghouls no matter what I have to do. So until then, stay at the end and think about what you've done, you motherfucker.
Yeah, okay. I must ask killed and saved everyone in the village for forgiveness.
Maybe it's time to dust off the town stocks or the town guillotine.
Please get rid of
Guillotine.
those ghouls.
It's hard to say guillotine with that voice.
Caracal, apparently Snoop is the only one allowed to legally smoke in the UAA. That's not surprising because then you see pictures of Snoop cooking with Martha Stewart. You see
When I said drown
Snoop
Minnick,
out here.
I didn't mean drown me.
You see Snoop taking pictures
You're
of
a
him playing
monster.
like flag football.
I don't like you.
He had his Snoop lion face. Snoop has become such a big deal that it's like at this point he's just out here. He got a checklist of every possible side quest in life, and he's just running through them.
That is true. Yes.
Someone I had a whole,
He completed the main quest like 20 years ago.
completed that shit. Listen, I was having a discussion with someone, and it was like the question came up of like who is the most famous rapper of all time, and I was like, I literally don't know how you can argue.
Make yourself at home.
It's Snoop. In terms of famous, nobody doesn't know Snoop. My mom knows Snoop. My grandma knows Snoop. He is just a cross-cultural phenomenon. Like he
Wait, Caracal, how are the machines named after Shrek characters, but your coworkers don't know who the other characters are?
The machines I use the most at work are named after Shrek characters. We have Shrek, Donkey, Fiona, and Pinocchio. We got 3 new machines, and I wanted to name them Dragon, Farquaad, and Gingerbread Man. My co-workers are like, I don't know who they are. I
Because
could
one
get
person
the
names them
argument.
without consultation. Oh my god.
Oh, so they don't even get the. I mean, they might get the Shrek reference, but that's about it.
Well, they can't just change the naming convention now.
Right? They just got to deal with that. They got to accept
just gotta
that's the
commit.
name.
This is what I told my mother when she didn't like my name when I changed it. What are you doing?
Waiting for the door to open.
That doesn't. Waiting for the door to open doesn't mean you can be silent on a stream. We're
Okay,
entertaining
fine.
folks. What the fuck was
I
that?
gotta wait till 11. I was just looking at something real quick. I'm waiting for someone to get here, and then I have to
And
step away to grab
without saying what you were doing, just
something. My bad.
leaving me high and dry on your own fucking channel? The fuck, man?
They threw the convention out the door. So then what did they name the new machines? Now I
Let me
gotta
guess.
know.
1, 2, 3,
If you've
and
got
4.
Shrek, what'd you call it?
I just said 1, 2, 3, and 4. They probably
Oh,
did that.
they
As long
kept
as
Dragon. Okay. Did they name
Caracal, you
House
can
and
put
of?
this. Caracal, you can put this in one block of text. Also, Tigger. Ooh. That could
Yeah,
be
yeah.
good.
What do you want?
But no,
Hmm.
for real though, like I'm someone who sends text messages in like chunks. I get that. But if we're reading it out loud on stream, you can just put it in like just one block.
No, I can do a double jump.
You can just
Oh,
do
thank
that.
God. This is an L belt.
Well, it's a belt full of things you get. This man is not doing bits with me.
No,
and
now
it's-
I'm looking. I looked at you, but now I'm looking at the guide to see where we go, having gotten that. Take the chest, speak to the bartender, return to the village, rest up, save the game at the end. After this,
that
go
the
to the
double
pawn
jump?
shop, get it. Yes. After you leave, bartender will talk to you. After talking to him, head to the church. Okay, now is when we go to the church.
Oh, do we come in through the top? What else you want? Yeah. I just know that place smells like mothballs and smegma.
Also, I was going to text you asking if I could make a joke, and then I found out that it was rooted in a falsehood, so I decided not to, but I'm going to share it with you. The true thing that happened is Justin Timberlake got arrested.
Oh, the one thing where the cop didn't know who he was?
No, there was an account. It was a knockoff of Pop Crave. It was Poo Crave. That's why I didn't notice it, because I just looked at it quickly, and since Elon has ruined verification, it's worth nothing. But it was he did get arrested for DWI. Their tweet was when he was tested, his blood showed traces of Molly. Blood showed traces of Molly, poppers, Truvada, and Coke. And so I was gonna just tweet you, was like, can I just quote this and say, Happy Pride?
I mean, yes, you can.
But then it
But it's
turned
not
out
true,
to not be
apparently.
real, and I was like, God damn
Apparently
it.
Justin Timberlake is not a circuit gay.
But I read poppers and Truvada, and I was like,
Oh, the cocaine and the rest of it all go together. That's just,
Oh, it
That's a
does.
circuit party in Weehawken.
someone called that the James Charles charcuterie board. And I was like,
James
God
Charles isn't
damn.
muscular enough to be a circuit gay, but yeah.
But I saw
So
that,
what
and I
is
was like,
what is the difference between a DUI and a DWI?
I think it's just updated terminology. I think it used to be DUI,
So what
and
does
now the term
DWI
is
stand for?
driving
Drunk
while
with-
influenced.
Driving while influenced instead of
Driving under the
influence.
influence. I believe it's just an update in terminology, and that they're fundamentally interchangeable, but DWI is the current correct term.
Like STD and STI. Hey, I thought you were resting at the end.
Well, I guess the water prepared things for the restaurant. But, shoot! Water's gone.
You smell like you don't use it anyway. What, no water in the well? Don't you mean that it went dry?
That's it! I fucking hate being dry. You're looking very tall today.
Really?
I'd say you grown at least 100 inches.
Sure, pal, I bet you wish you grew 100 inches behind... Damn it, why can't I talk? Sure, pal, I bet you wish you grew 100 inches... Why can't I talk today? This is the second time I've ruined a bit. Okay. Sure, pal, I bet you wish you grew 100 inches under your belt, too! Flattery's not gonna get you anywhere, pal! You want me to go check out the well, right?
Yeah, you're smart. You'll do it,
Well,
right?
it's a good thing I'm used to being wet!
You need a rope
Looks
to
at
climb down the
Norian.
well and store it away to church.
Just looks at Norian. Alright, just give me the rope and I'll hang you! I'll go check it out!
I don't have it. I'm too scared to go to the church. I've been drinking too much
Calm down, you useless fuck!
grape soda.
Alright, I'll do everything.
Yeah, thanks. I'll go get things ready at the restaurant. Okay, now I have to step away real quick. Knees.
See, it's times like this that I'm reminded that this is in fact my second channel, so I'm responsible for entertaining y'all. You know. Go, you know. Did he really have to just leave me on my own? On his channel? You know, I rented to him for a good rate. Only $100,000 a month, and he's never on time with rent payments. In fact, he's yet to make a single payment, despite that being what I'm charging him. And yeah, I still show goodwill by coming on here and entertaining folks. But no, he has to leave or stare off into the distance or just be completely useless and not say what he's doing. He could say that he's looking at the walkthrough. He could say, I have to go to the bathroom or something, but no, he just doesn't narrate that shit, almost like he doesn't think anyone's watching at all.
You do know that even if you weren't here, I would have just gotten up and walked away, right?
You know that you shouldn't do that.
Okay, well.
You gotta say what you're doing. Like, you're supposed to climb onto the roof.
There we go.
Oh wait, no, sorry, I'm wrong. See, people are watching.
Hi, Crispy. I appreciate you.
When the U.S. was working on the drug to turn people gay in the 60s and 70s, it was a bomb. Do you think the lab just jokingly called it Maui Yowie?
No.
I don't even know if Yowie was a term then.
Also,
definitely wasn't in the States. I don't know about Japan.
Also, that directly clashes with my favorite lead-in, which is back when God created gay people in 2007.
But go on.
That's a good point.
Did you have another point? Were you going to continue to make the statement?
No, I'm saying that directly clashes with my lead-in.
Oh.
And then and my lead-in is back when God created gay people in. And I pick a relatively
and gave them
year.
their god, Lady Gaga.
Right.
Hi, I came to borrow the rope, but is something wrong? I don't really care, but if I don't ask, I'll be an asshole. Why'd you lock the gate?
Now there's someone who needs more white in his fucking nose. You wake him up, just put the powder. Did you appraise the powder?
Yeah.
Did you?
No. Hello there, my son. Oh dear. I almost forgot. Someone stole the church's precious bell. I tried to catch the thieves and ran outside. They tricked me and locked me outside.
Oh no! Then you fell asleep instead of actually doing something about it? What about the rope?
Well, it's inside the church. I can't get it for you.
Why is every adult in this fucking village useless? This is no laughing matter! You're all fucking stupid! You'll be eaten by those ghouls if you stay outside like this. Not that I care, because apparently all the children are more capable than you.
That's why I locked the gate. Oh! Thanks for reminding me.
What, you remember who the thieves were?
No. They were far gone,
Then how'd they lock you out?
However, lately I hear strange noises in the middle of the night, and because of it I haven't had enough sleep.
How'd they lock you out if they weren't there? No, seriously, how? How?
You
Explain!
think... America, explain! Explain! Why is this one Kansas?
And this
But this one is not on Kansas! America, explain! That's my it is genuinely that
I love
shit
that video.
lives in my head rent-free. Mostly because she's fucking right!
He is right.
Come by at 2 a.m. precisely and I'll show you. There's definitely something wrong.
I think there's something
Back to
wrong with
sleep.
you and every other adult here.
Also, I keep throwing this material out with these improv lines, and you keep not going with it, and it's really driving me up the wall.
Oh, you wanted me to do that? I wasn't
No,
trying
I'm
to...
just here being a one-woman Game Grumps for no fucking reason. None. No reason. Don't want any
one-woman
responses.
Game
Don't want to do
Grumps.
any bits. Don't want to do any
being
bits or any
grumpy,
improv.
that's for
why.
fucking sure.
Why would I do something if I don't want to?
There's
I just don't want to
104
respond.
days of summer vacation!
I do not appreciate this. Barry the platypus!
Barry the platypus!
Mine's better.
No shit!
Art department was better at naming because those same
going with
machines were
2 a.m.?
named after Simpsons characters. That's clever. Honestly, most of the entertainment here is Steffi yelling at Josh for not meeting our expectations. I
That's a
know,
good
and it
point.
doesn't have to be limited to just that. It can mean that, and also bits that Josh can actually yes and me on. I disagree, Liana.
What's going on? So Josh could do a fail at that is ultimately funnier overall.
It came at 2 a.m., just like you said. Right at 2 a.m. I also arrived here.
What? No, to my son. Listen carefully now.
I don't listen to anyone. Those noises. Is someone banging in there?
Josh is doing my favorite improv game. No buts.
Yeah, honestly.
Right. I'm doing the improv equivalent of pulling out a gun in the middle of the scene. See, didn't I tell you, my son? Weird shits just be happening.
Are there people fucking in the church? Hey, Monk, is there a way to get inside? And I don't mean inside your pants, you creepy old man.
Maybe I should have gone with a Tony Shalhoub voice then. Since he's just monk.
A monk. Monk. Can you do a Tony Shalhoub impression?
I don't think I can.
That's very hard.
Let's see. He's got such a particular...
Especially as Monk, because his character is Monk. Yeah, as
right.
a Monk, it's a different intonation.
It's more cadence than it is voice. I would have to go study it. I have an idea. You can climb onto the roof, then climb into the hole where the bell used to be.
I'm underage. I'm not used to climbing into holes. Will you show me how?
Well, that is literally my job, my son.
I don't want to learn to go into holes from you. I need an actual adult.
I need an adult!
Why isn't this old whistle working?
I'm the one who sold it to you. I'll help.
God, I wish there wasn't Catholicism in this game.
I'll crouch down, and then you stand on my back. You should be able to jump onto the roof.
Okay. This isn't something you're into, is it?
I didn't do that, but I'm glad
I know. We can tell because it
that
happened
it was
in one
done
try.
so
It
seamlessly.
could happen in one try, yeah.
Right.
I appreciate you taking my feedback and actually
You're
trying. I do
Musashi?
appreciate it.
What a joke!
Oh, check it out.
That's
It's
how
the
audacious of you to have the same name as Brave Fencer Musashi.
chick who falls
How
in love
daisies
with.
of you to have the same name
Who
as
are
Brave
you
Fencer Musashi.
I'm
Who are you?
Bubbles.
I'm that
Because
chick
of
who
my
falls
beauty,
in
I
love
won
with
second
light
in the
and
Miss
Death
Thirst
Note.
Quencher contest. No autographs, please. Miss Thirst Quencher? Don't you mean the contest for old hags? How dare you! You little brat! Like just because Sis won first place and I was stuck with second. Just like the princess. Why are all the women I meet like this? Like the cat's got your tongue? Well, whatever.
But they all have
Give
Valley Girl
me
accents,
Lumina.
so I mean, that's fair.
Ha! I'll show you what it feels like to be shredded by Lumina! What a brat! No use
There's a line
trying
here
to
I used to always
negotiate. So, like, get 'em, boys!
What was that line?
Fuck. To
You
be
guys
fair,
blind? Come on, you're history! Ha! It's only a matter of time before you, like, start
Oh, I remember
whimpering.
it.
Time for Din
Time for Din Din.
Come out,
I used to quote that
Disney
all the
soldiers!
time.
Time for Din Din.
I used to say that all the time as a child. How did I not realize that?
Whole army!
How did I not? I used to be like, it's
Time for Din Din.
oh!
Because you're such a little brat. Ta-ta! Gotta go home and, like, take a shower,
It's
you know?
prodigious. Oh my God, it is.
Better start pulverizing them before...
Kind of, yeah, it is. Musashi's voice actress is actually pretty prolific and owns a voice acting company
You
somewhere.
could
in
say
the
she's
Midwest.
prodigious.
I've tried. I can't actually imitate Musashi's real voice actress. Like,
Oh,
I
it's
can't
more
do that
BO.
voice.
Okay.
I can do like young anime protagonists, but I can't do Musashi's voice. Y'all just gonna say.
Oh.
Hey, these aren't the same ghouls as in the underground dungeon. Nothing's working. What's going on here?
Okay, but I BO'd them, so that's obviously not. Can I?
Have you tried Earthquake?
No, I'm about to.
Were you actually, or just this?
No, that was the next step I was gonna try. Okay, it stunned him, but that was all.
This is supposed to be some special way you're supposed to do what they are.
Maybe.
Shoot, what are these ghouls?
Maybe that spinning Lumina attack? No.
They're taking damage. But...
Stubborn maggots. How
Oh,
can I
it's
butcher
the time
these
thing.
zombies?
Oh shit! Whoa, 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 whoa!
Pink thing's so terrifying.
Okay, cool, 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 cool. Okay, cool, 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 cool.
I
Do
forget
you
when
remember
you're
the
supposed to be
Donkey
here.
Kong Country cartoon?
Oh god, that Nightmare Fuel? Yes, yes I do. I can't remember the theme song, but I used to know it.
Donkey Kong, hey yo, look out down below.
That's
Here
it.
he comes, Banana Slammer.
Oh god, Banana Slammer.
That was the catchphrase.
Oh right, you're selling them till morning.
Maybe. I'll try to kill a little more time.
Hey yo, look out down below. Here he comes,
But yeah,
Banana
that
Slammer.
shows ugly.
Congo
What is
Bongo's
happening?
hero. Oh, they all got me.
Princess,
I needed to
I
stall a
might not
little
be
longer
able to
without
do
being
it.
captured.
Once again, I am reminded of Grant underneath that supermarket. You know that reference, right?
Grant under the supermarket?
Grant O'Brien, when he
Yeah.
sucked off 50 guys
Aw.
underneath. It was underneath the supermarket in Brooklyn.
This next this next correspondence is named after how many people? My name is 50? Brennan was just horrified.
And then he did the math to see how many dicks he would have had to suck in a
I
minute.
love that. Let's just say it was 1.5 minutes per dick.
Yeah.
Listen,
I can't even claim. I can't be one of the 4 horsemen of horny apocalypse that fucking drop out. Because for some reason, people keep forgetting that Erica and Becca are hornier than I am.
is Becca really hornier than you? Erica is. I think there's at least a discussion to be had.
No, there's no
It's mainly because she can reel it in. You can't. Like, it's just integral to your being.
Becca Scott. Is there another Becca that works there?
I think it's
Or
just
has
Becca.
been on staff? I think it's just Becca Scott.
I would, like, my personal thing, it would be you, Erica, Iffy, and Grant. But...
No, is that the order? Because it's definitely
No, just
Grant,
4.
Iffy,
No,
Erica,
ju-
Becca,
right.
me.
It's just 4. But I would put you before Becca again
Although
because...
I can't, I haven't met everyone that's worked with Dropout. Of the people that I know that work with them regularly or fairly often, like that's the 4 that I know.
Right.
I'm not. I mean, obviously, I work with them less than the other people on the list.
But I mean, this is all based off of public, like what is literally publicly put on screen. That's also why I state you. Because I was joking, I was actually, after the panel got accepted, I was messaging our friend who's on it, who I regularly message, you know. And I was joking about how I was like, the thing about Sephi is just who she is. And it's great, but she's always who she is. I know so much about proper dick sucking technique. I have never wanted to know anything about proper dick sucking
what do you
technique.
want?
And yet,
I mean,
I
you
know
have
a
to teach people
plurality
what's
of
the
it.
right way. Like, if I have knowledge, I'm gonna share it. I'm not a gatekeeper. Although, did you praise the powder? What was it?
It was just, I think it was soap, actually. But it was just for selling.
Wait, did you not save after you died? I mean, before you died?
No, this is the save. It's saved, get that appraised, talk to this guy, go talk to homeboy at the church, and then we were inside. So what I'll do this time is when he's like, come back to me at 2, after that first conversation, I'll go ahead and go save so that if that happens again, we can at least skip all of this shit, but... Hey, do you think? He a fan?
Hey, I'm a creepy old man. I can tell! You're a priest!
He's not even that old is the thing. I just went with it because I'm like, we're here. Let's make a strong decision, not a good decision.
I've never made a decision in my life, so...
Well,
You made one.
About my gender?
Yes.
That's fair, that took a long time, though.
It did take you a while. But you did make one.
Did in fact make one.
Is it because of how long it took, that's how you ended up with me as a best friend? It's like...
No,
like you
nothing
didn't
about my
want to sit and
transition
think
can
about it?
possibly be blamed for what... It's 2 o'clock, by the way.
No, 2 in the afternoon. It's 12 right now. I mean, 2 in the morning, rather.
That's what 2 o'clock is.
It was 12.
I was telling you that it wasn't the right time.
Yeah, I know. I was going to sleep.
Then why do you sound like...
Were you saying 2 o'clock as in that's when I had to talk to him again?
Yes!
I know! My whole plan was to jump in here and nap.
That somehow you came across as correct. I don't know. What is your damage, dude?
What are you talking about? I wasn't correcting you at all.
Who hurt you that you don't listen to women?
When you said it, it was 12 something on the time. I thought that just because of like the way the screen share was,
Honey,
you were
we both
missing
know that's
the
a lie
one.
because you've never had a thought in your life.
Okay, that's fair. I will accept that.
That is such a weird sound.
It really is. And it does. It's at least vaguely sexual.
It's like, yeah, but it's like the kind of sex where it's like you're both going through the motions and it's like one motion and you're like, I'm not really into this, but it's happening anyway.
What a joke!
So I don't know what that's like.
Brave Fencer Musashi.
I do want to give
straight
a
men,
very
and I've
clear.
had to suffer through it.
I do want to give the very clear disclaimer
Because of my
that I'm
beauty, I
not
won
saying
second in
that
the Miss
sex
Thirst Quencher
involving me
contest.
has never
No
said that.
autographs.
I said I don't know what it
Miss
is.
Thirst Quencher.
Very
Don't you mean
important
the contest
disclaimer.
For old hags? How dare you, you little runt!
See, it's funny
Just
because I'm
since won
implying
first
that
place
it
and I
was
stuck
the
with
people who were
second.
with me.
Just like
We're
the
dealing with that.
princess. Why are all the women I meet like this?
Sure.
So,
Like
Steffi,
me.
so it's a joke about me not being good at
Give me
sex.
Lumina! Ha! I'll show you what it feels like to be shredded by Lumina! What a brat!
So
Now
it's
you're
called
trying to
self-deprecating
negotiate.
humor,
So let's
right?
Get him, boys!
It's humor based on taking shots at yourself.
You guys blind? Come on, you're history! Ha! It's only a matter of time before
I
you
took my
start
headphones out so I
whimpering.
wouldn't have to listen to it.
So
anymore.
humor is this thing where you try to make people laugh.
Soldiers!
One way
know
you might
what?
do that
Setting my
is,
sleep.
hypothetically, by rolling down a hill.
Fair, don't
My
you?
lips.
You got a whole lot.
I'm just
Shoot!
now back to something. I do remember that this part was hard.
If you kept them in, you would have heard I'd wolf this all the way back to the beginning of the stream.
I don't need a recap. The reason I took them out was because I didn't want to listen to you, so I don't need a recap.
Yeah, I know. I was just saying. Mother.
Don't let them come one at a time with this at first. I did hate this as a kid. It took me a while to figure it out, and I did not like it. But I still think it's one of the worst parts of the game.
Da, 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 da.
I remember I had such a hard time with this that I actually had to look it up on the library computer. 'Cause we didn't have a computer at the
Here's one. I gotta look it up. I think they're doing an HD remaster of Tomba.
Butcher these zombies.
Really?
Yeah. I saw something, but then I wasn't even really able to like properly look into it. But I think they are.
Is that the game where the character ends up in his underwear?
Well, where it's like the like a vaguely caveman. No! See, it's if one of them grabs you, they just all fucking join
Maybe
in.
look at the walkthrough to see what you're doing wrong.
Well, I got further than here last time. But let me see.
Yeah, that implies that things are getting worse, not better. So.
Yeah, it's just what we've been doing. Hold on.
Whoa! I'm alive? What a nightmare. Better get going.
Yeah, apparently it's legit.
But is there a better way to stall it in what you're doing?
I don't know. They're calling it Tomba Special Edition.
You were looking at the game and not the walkthrough.
No, I already pulled up the walkthrough and looked.
I totally believe that.
It literally says that at 7 o'clock is when the sun comes in, and then all the gargoyles die. So we just gotta make it to 7 o'clock, but it doesn't have any notes about, like, particularly required technique or what have you. So honestly, I'm just going to save state when I get in there to save us some time, because it's not actually doing anything to go through this whole sequence again every time. I was just looking up to make sure I'm not, off my rocker, but yeah! Tomba Special
You need to
Edition.
look up anything to know that.
The game about a wild child with pink hair and green shorts who eats pigs. If you're from overseas...
Wait, how do you spell it again?
Tomba.
Tomba, yeah, that's right.
The overseas, they know him as Tombi or Tombi.
Yeah, the guy who looks like he's from that ninja game.
That ninja game?
Yeah, Goemon.
I could see it.
He looks like a Goemon character.
He could be a Goemon character.
He looks like Goemon drawn by Akira Toriyama.
What up, Loki?
Did he do the? Did Akira Toriyama do the character
No,
design for this?
that I do know. There's more than two faces.
That's hilarious.
Tell me I'm wrong.
That's fair.
Actually, that is wrong, because Akira Toriyama has three faces.
You're Musashi.
Protect,
Wasn't him.
What a joke.
fighter guy face,
How audacious of you to have the same name as
Silly
Brave
face.
Hi,
Fencer
Loki.
Musashi.
girl face.
Hey, be quiet.
The girl
Who
face,
are you anyway?
in some cases, is just
I'm
different
Bubbles.
hair.
Right,
Because
but no,
of
I'm
my
saying
beauty,
it's
I won
fighter
second
guy
in the
face,
Miss Thirst Quencher contest.
silly
No
face.
autograph, please.
That's where you put Yajirobe,
Miss Thirst
Krillin.
Quencher? Don't you mean
all
the
them.
contest
Yangus.
for old
Girl
hags?
face.
Ah,
Those-
Yeah, but
That's-
what I'm saying is that the girl faces are almost
Right.
indistinguishable
No,
from
but
the
that's
guy.
right. It's just like all the fighter guy faces. If I remove all the other details, the actual face portions of Goku, Gohan, Vegeta, Piccolo,
Well, whatever.
Tien,
Give me
they're all the same.
Lumina.
Yamcha,
I'll show
Tien's
you
only
what it
different because he
feels
has another
like
eye.
to be shredded by Lumina.
But
But
the
he does
actual
still have the same
eyebrows,
face as Yamcha.
eyes, all
No
this,
use
it's
trying
the
to
same
negotiate.
shit.
So, get him, boys.
He gave up so much that he made Yamcha and
guys
made
blind?
Gohan,
Come
and
on,
the
you
only
are
difference is
history.
the scar
Ha! It's only a matter of time before you start
and the lack of
whimpering.
death.
Time for Dentian.
Yeah.
Come out, enemy
Gohan's
soldiers.
died a significantly less number of times than Yamcha.
Correct.
Whoa.
He's also killed
Fair,
people.
don't you? You got a whole army.
If you want to be
Rest in
absolutely
peace,
technical,
R.I.P. Akira Toriyama.
R.I.P. Yes. If you want to be absolutely technical, Yamcha hasn't actually killed anyone in the DBZ chronology. He technically
true?
didn't even kill a Cyberman because the Cyberman turned around and blew up, and that's how he died.
Is that true? I feel
But
like
it was
it's
the
not
same
true.
one he had defeated. have my earthquake ready.
He's killed several characters, huh?
Like in DBZ, in Dragon Ball or in DBZ?
Oh, this is Dragon Ball. Why don't we see that?
Right, I'm saying in DBZ he never ends up killing anyone. Because he gets involved with the fight against Raditz and Nappa, and he goes to fight a Cyberman, but then he never actually...
You're right.
kills him.
Yamcha's the only Z fighter who doesn't seem to have a kill on his resume. Right.
Stubborn maggots! How can I butcher these zombies?
Right. Killed his whole baseball career just to get his ass beat. Absolute sad face.
1 second.
No, no. I don't want to do that. I just want to... Okay. No, 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 no. See? That's how they get you. They start throwing in, I'm just going to use a load state. They start throwing in those gas bombs, and if you get caught by one, then when they go in to grab you, they easily manage to do so.
My sister texting me about the douchebag. Because I don't think I ever actually told her.
Yeah, that makes sense. Makes sense that she'd mess with you. And also that you haven't been retrying to relive it.
Well, I didn't respond to my message, so I'm leaving the video up. I don't care. I'm not care.
Again, it's a linear equation. Just a straight diagonal line. On the left axis, we have fuck around. And on the right axis, we have fight out.
Yeah, I just don't want to deal with the fuck around part. You said 7 o'clock, right?
No, 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 no. No, 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 no. See? What about 7 o'clock?
Is that the time that you have?
Yes.
Is that when the sun comes out?
Yes. I just reset it because I got caught. Basically, if I get caught by one of those smoke bomb grenade things they throw,
Yeah, it's
I'm dead. Okay. So weirdly, like, you want to position yourself to where you can't get caught by surprise, but you also want to be central so that you have the best possible ability to move.
Watching
Okay.
you fail so hard is making me hungry.
Making you hungry? Well, I'm
I'm
sorry
ordering fast
for your
food
struggle.
because I hate myself. It's the 3rd day in a row. I don't care.
Okay, but what fast food?
Probably Wendy's because that's the only thing that I can really order when while everyone else supports Israel.
That makes sense. Come on, come on, come on.
It sucks, so I would prefer Burger King. But it is. I'm sure I can forgo ordering Burger King.
Okay. Okay. Okay, come on. Come on.
What did you just summon?
No, 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 no. No, no, no. You motherfucker.
I don't think pushing the R buttons is helping you when you get to that point either. So maybe when you're button mashing,
Okay.
don't push the one that locks you into bowling. It's not helping you.
You know, I find that a couple of pins takes the mind off of things.
Yeah, except it's delaying you actually getting away. So maybe stop.
Erroneous! Erroneous on both counts. That is a Wedding Crashers reference, which I know you probably wouldn't know since you're not a big Vince Vaughn guy.
I'm not a guy.
Vince Vaughn.
And
girl.
I like Vince Vaughn.
You
when
do?
have I ever said that I don't like Vince Vaughn?
I'm surprised because I figured you would classify him as the same as stupid humor, which you generally tend not to. Although I get it, he's more like.
I watch Game Grumps. I like stupid humor. I'm just not a big fan of Will Ferrell.
Right.
I used to be a huge Adam Sandler fan too.
Really? So it really is just Will Ferrell.
I do not like Will Ferrell.
I
And
thought
it's
it
not
was
even,
like.
it's weird because it's not even him as a person, because he seems
Right.
like an okay dude.
It's just you don't like his humor, right?
Yeah, and it's also, it's not all Will Ferrell humor, it's Will Ferrell movies. Like, I like some of the skits he was on SNL.
Right.
Like, it's just his movies that I cannot stomach.
That's me learning about you, because I honestly thought it was like that whole classification.
I'm very picky about male comedians, but I do like stupid male humor sometimes. I am more critical of it.
Right.
But no, it's not, I'm not anti.
I'll try to kill a little more time.
Nope. 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 Okay.
Again, why are you summoning that?
I'm not summoning anyone.
Vince Vaughn's a libertarian? Okay, yeah. Never mind.
There we go.
Just as I thought. Sunlight's their weakness. All right, the door opened. I'm out of here.
With the rope. You never got the rope. That's literally why you came in here, dude. Are you alright, my son? I was so worried about you.
Sister concerned.
I understand. It's valid as hell.
Apparently she messaged the dude and was like, your mother raised a bitch.
Your mother what?
Raised a bitch.
Nice.
Hannah.
It's you.
Oh, sorry. All the ghouls inside died. The church is yours again. Just don't do creepy things in the confessional booth anymore because I know what you're hiding underneath that skirt and I should.
Oh, I nearly forgot about the rope. Damn me! What's this awful stain?
I love how you've turned him from Father White to Papa Bianchi.
Yes. Here you go, my son.
You're not my dad!
I know. It is why I can do the scenes.
No, you can't do any. I am your son! I'm your son! We're blood related! It doesn't matter. I watch Mormon boys. Do you know what that is?
No. But I'm
It's
sure
a
you're
porn
gonna tell me.
website that fetishizes incest, among other things.
Okay. Why would I know what that is? I understand the gag is that I would know what that is. But if you know me genuinely and you're genuinely asking, do you know what that is? Should you not know the answer? I don't want to address any knowledge of dragons of any variety that I may have, but be they good or otherwise. That's different. That's equipment.
Honey, you have a lot of gay friends.
I have a lot of gay friends.
You knowing what Mormon boys is would not surprise me.
I have a lot of gay friends.
You have a lot of. You did theater for years.
That's
honey.
a good
It's a legit question. Shut the fuck up. The fact that you are not even the slightest bit gay is weird.
It is a little odd.
I didn't think it'd be this much trouble. This entire town should be burned to the ground.
Look at him. He even has his hand like this. Sorry to trouble you, my son.
But would you mind looking for the stolen bell?
Why don't you look for it yourself, you old fuck?
Thank you, my son.
I did not say I would do it!
I'll give you a reward for bringing it back.
Is there a ward underneath your skirt? Because if it is, I don't want it.
The reward involves a hole. I am neglecting to say whose.
Is it mine?
Technically, it involves a hole on you no matter how we handle this.
Oh no!
Someone has to be the straight man in the comedy duo. That's
fair.
one way to put it.
It's
I
very
feel
weird
like
'cause
that means something else.
I feel like logistically I should be the quote-unquote straight man, even though I'm clearly not. But like,
Under what lens?
you are way too ludicrous to be a straight man.
I thought. Oh, so now you want to admit I'm black? Because I'm ludicrous.
Between you and Abria, that's one too many fucking ludicrous references in each fan of it. Ludacris got referenced at the live show for CR. Which, by the way, does anyone here watch Critical Role? Can I say a slight? No, it's a big spoiler. Never mind.
Cool.
Spoil it for
now I
them.
can get into the well.
I enjoy misery.
I'm not dealing with CR hate.
Better get down there.
Those fans are built different.
CR
That's a
fans
high-class
are.
Some of them are really cool. A lot of the people I met at the live show were very cool, but the fandom is a little intense.
The first tweet I ever that I ever put out that got like, I think it was like 5K likes or something like that within a day. It was a time when I made a joke when I was like, I know, Matt, that you voice. I tagged him and I was like, Matt, I know you voice McCree, but have you considered Matthew Mercy? And I took Mercy from Overwatch, but I did a shitty edit of his
this was
face
when
on
he
there.
was McCree instead of Cassidy.
Yes. And he, liked it, and that shit went nuclear. And I was
Yeah,
like,
that
oh,
happens.
y'all are just fucking waiting.
That happens.
Okay, I guess there's nothing over here, so we're just gonna keep it pushing. The water crest, protected by a crest guardian. Oh, good.
Big
There we
fandom
go.
is Scary. That's. I mean, the Dimension 20 fandom was pretty fucking great to me. I actually haven't had any problems, and that fandom's huge now. Like, I really haven't had any problems with them. I mean, some people did not like Sam, but like they were pretty much in the minority. And also, it's media.
How many people didn't like Sam?
Josh,
What?
I can't see the stream because you just minimized it.
Yes, I was trying to check something. How many people didn't like Sam for non-hateful reasons?
Plenty. Yeah, I mean, like, not everyone's into the Mean Girl redemption arc, which I get. I'm not complaining about it. But yeah, there were plenty of people that had legitimate... There were a few people that, like... There were some people that just didn't like the fact that women were talking. And they were kind of, not people I paid attention to, but there were people that had, that legitimately did not enjoy Sam or a character arc, and that was totally fine.
Oops.
You can't please everyone.
Got to equip this first. What?
You're trying to do something there, pal?
Oh, I see.
Uh-huh. Wow, maybe this will save you from drowning now.
So then how do I...
I think you gotta fight. There is a time.
It runs out. It
It
runs
do.
out, as we have just discovered.
Steffi, do you have a Ko-fi? I do. It's Ko-fi whatever at Persephone. It's like Persephone. It's just Persephone.
Wait, I'm gonna run back first, actually. Yeah, everybody give Steffi money. It's fucking Juneteenth.
I won't complain. But, what were we talking about?
Probably something about me failing.
Well, I was
the
gonna say
fandom,
that
you
maybe
were-
this will prevent you from drowning, but clearly it won't.
No, you were commenting about how the fandom has treated you well, but then also you were saying how there were some people who weren't a fan, and you were listing some of the things as to why people might not.
How do you have the thing that lets you walk on water and you're still drowning? Oh yeah, but no, I wasn't complaining. I mean, they're just like, you can't please everyone with every performance.
Right, and you were just like, this is like a legitimate reason someone might have an issue.
Well, so, like, legitimate reasons someone might not like Sam, some people just aren't into the Mean Girl thing. They really aren't. Thank you. Well, speaking of which, I think that Honora should pay for my PAX West room because it's Juneteenth, and also I deal with him.
Okay, I think he should pay because it's Juneteenth.
Mm-hmm.
We're not gonna...
Is it not Juneteenth?
Not
Do
when
I
we're
not put
gonna
up with
be
you?
there? What is this shit?
So,
Church bell.
pay for it today. But in all seriousness, yeah, there were, like, some people just really aren't into that sort of thing. And that's fine.
Nope. That's not the answer, obviously. Maybe here? Nope. Okay.
I think you literally have to throw it towards where you were throwing it, but not in a fucking...
Can I hit you with this? No. What about if I use triangle? No. Alright.
Can you please throw it forward, but not at an angle?
Yes. No! Oh, well.
Well, it made it, but that was not what I requested, so I'm still
Yeah, that's
angry.
not what I was trying to do, is the thing. I was trying to throw it straight this way. Cool. Alright. What? Oh my god.
Hey, be nice to
Moid-
Musashi, he's tiny.
Wait. I can't get it up to... I gotta take it this way, don't I?
No idea.
Bless
Wasn't paying
you.
attention enough. Thank you.
Do you see the guide here real quick? Okay, yeah.
What do you think would happen if I posted on Twitter saying I love Goku and I posted a picture of Yamcha?
I think people would get that you're being a jerk, and they would go with it. I think there's enough carryover between people who are fans of you and people who are fans of Gail Simone that they would pick up.
That's fair. That is fair. I think she follows me. I know I follow her. I'm not sure if the other way around. I think. I remember her freaking out because I realized she was following me at one point. But I could be wrong. Anime Boys.
Oh, thank
I
God!
I've dated so many of them. I was hoping it would go back to the first time.
I was just about to be like, and that's the end of the stream, folks. Sorry. Steffi, I hate to do this in here, but it's a time limit thing. You are able to swim?
Yeah. Why do you ask? What's up, Besta? But yeah, I can. I have a capture card in the Switch.
Bug Snacks is on sale for 4 hours at $8.
Bug
You might like Bug Snacks.
What is bugs?
Bug Snacks was made for the PS5, I believe, when it first came out. And it is... how do I put this? I want you to take a look at what you see when you see Bug Snacks, and then I want you to understand that the best way I can describe it is a body horror game. I understand the look you're giving me. I gave the same look when that was explained to me. I am merely telling you
The fact
Max
as I-
Middleman is in the game. Cassandra Lee Moore. Wow, this voice act cast is incredible.
Yup.
Holy shit.
It's really hard to explain, but I'm telling you, it's just one of
Sam
those where you
Riegel,
start
Cassandra
playing
Lee
and you're
Morris,
like,
Max Middleman, fucking Yuri Lowenthal, Deborah Wilson.
yes. It's one of those where you start playing and then you just kind of keep going.
I will say the coolest thing ever is that the only thing that I have a real voice acting credit from is a game where I play like I am in alongside Yuri Lowenthal. And that's the
Nice.
coolest thing ever. It's a multimedia board game.
You brought the
Um,
bell back.
I don't know if I want to play this.
I don't. Again, it's something else, but it's super intriguing, and it's a short playthrough. But it.
Do I though? It's $8.74. It was $12 on Switch. I think it's $24, $25 on Steam. Oh, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know. Oh, it's only $10 on PS5.
Yeah. Thank you.
Like that's its normal price. I
It
think
is a-
I think I'll live for the 4 hours. Like I'll look into it. I make no promises, Besta. I'll
Here's a
look into it. I'll
token
watch
of my
someone play a little bit
appreciation.
of it.
Here's a
Before I
token
spend
of my
money.
appreciation. It is my penis. I mean a statue of an angel. Have you ever heard of touched by an angel?
I don't think I want to be touched by an angel or by anything near you. Musashi received a dick.
Yeah, well, Besta, it came out on PS5 first. I think you have to hit this line.
Especially if you're a trans woman on the internet. Wait, what?
Oh
What are we
no,
talking
saying that is coming off of saying anime guys or something else, and Caracal saying
Oh, right.
that Jezebel, the Twitter account, was like, "Why isn't Chun-Li in the new Mortal Kombat film?" And they were doing it as a joke, and people got so mad that they went
That's
and
so
edited
funny
it.
though.
They legit edited it, and they were like, "Folks, we fucking get it. It was a
But that's so funny though.
yes."
Oh God, that's so. Wait, was it Jezebel the like reporting agency
Yes.
or Jezebel a person? Okay, now I see why people freaked out. But it's a very funny. That's a very funny joke.
Oh, they weren't doing it as a joke. Oh my god,
Okay, that's pretty.
that makes
bad.
it even better.
That's pretty bad.
Hey, I think I've seen this shape somewhere before. I have one of these.
According to a legend, that statue is a sacred key to the door that leads to the fire god. We know that as crabs, but no, it is the door to the fire god.
I don't
Please
want to
take
see
care
the
of it.
fire god.
Well, I should go and put back the bell, my son. Wait and hear it ring, if you know what I mean.
Ah!
Such a unique game and so worth it, Besta. You're selling this very hard.
Listen,
And I gotta tell you, nothing makes me want to play a game once.
I'm telling you, it's just, again, it's
It does
weird.
look. I will say, it looks like a Besta game.
It is very
It looks like a
weird.
very like Besta and I have similar taste in games, but there's some like weird esoteric like dinosaur and bug shit that I've seen Besta stream that I'm just like, that's not for me. It's not for me.
Oh, I gotta wait. for
I will look into it.
Yeah,
I'll watch someone
that's
play
my
a bit of it.
recommendation. Look up someone playing it
I'll watch someone
and
play a
see
bit
if
of
you
it.
can start driving. It's just you're gonna see it's gonna go from okay, this is different and this is cute to this is real weird, real fast.
Publications are really failing a lot. BuzzFeed's still around though. No, BuzzFeedington is still lording over the internet with its weird clickbait titles and interesting takes. You'd be surprised. There's a few things that people do not realize are BuzzFeed funded. That are totally BuzzFeed funded. like a chicken nugget. There's this cute little cartoon shorts that's on YouTube about this dog named Chicken Nugget. They're very cute. They are 100% funded by BuzzFeed. There's also there's something else, I can't remember it, but
Oh, Best, I love Bug Snacks. It's weird as fuck. So the advantage is it was when it first came out, it was almost right away. It was a PlayStation Plus game the month it came out, and then afterwards, like, you just had to buy it. But you could get it for free if you had PlayStation Plus, which I obviously did.
hey, I will look into it.
So I got it for
But
free.
I have enough Steam games that I've bought just off recommendations that I've never touched that I am going to
Right.
look into.
So that's why, like, for me, I was willing to dive in because I got it for free. And so I was like, all right, let me check this out because someone had mentioned it. And then I started playing and I'm like, okay.
It was a
Nope.
Game of the Year contender? Darling.
No. Okay. Ignore that.
Honey, sweetie.
There we go.
Pop. Okay. Looks like I have to insert something.
Maybe I ought to
Flashback
show
A
No.
voice comes in your ear. Remember.
Oh no!
Remember, my son.
Musashi rammed in the statue! It's my penis. It's rammed into the whole slot. It's my
Very
penis.
good. You did it perfect, my son. I'm glad
It
you
definitely is
remember
a
how
perfect
I taught
feat.
you.
I'm glad you remember to do it just the way I told you to.
God
Just
damn
as I
it.
thought.
Just as I thought too. Oh my god.
God damn it.
Musashi rammed it in! Oh my god.
Okay, here we
need
go.
to stop playing games with 12-year-old protagonists.
We really do.
Oh my god. Someone's gonna revive this footage in 5 years and be like, I need to cancel it.
Yeah.
I need to cancel.
That
More adult heroes, please, so I can
Sounds-
make jokes without getting canceled on the internet.
Yo! Damn it! Appreciate you, bat.
I'm surprised that you haven't tried to walk on the lava in your bubble.
I'm stupid, but I'm not that.
See, Persona, as much I would love a university age Persona game, but I understand why they use high school protagonists. I get it. But yeah.
Here's my thing. I understand, but I also feel like it's the same as how old is Mega Man? 40-ish
Which
years
version?
old. Like the original Mega Man came out in almost 40 years old. The original Mega Man came out in 87, 88.
I think Loki's trolling, but I am surprised you haven't tried the bubble.
No, but the guy, Mega Man. Oh, Mega Man's been the same
I
age.
also-
Well, it depends. Mega Man doesn't really have an age, because Mega Man's not a guy. He's an android.
Yeah, I will say, I mean, he's called Mega Man, so like, maybe he's chosen his
Well, I
gender,
mean, if you
so,
wanna
like,
be
you should
tech-
respect that, Honor. I can't
Well-
believe you wouldn't respect Mega Man's chosen
If you wanna
gender.
be well-
Obviously, he is a man, and his pronouns are he, him, despite being a robot. So
If you
shut up.
want to be
Anyway,
technical, his name is Rock.
if you excuse me, I have to pick up my food.
Bitch came sideways at me about Mega Man. Like, I will not fucking throw hands. Hey! My exploratory feelings. Teens go through a lot of channels, but so do young adults. Oh, this food's also poisoned. Huh? Where am I? This doesn't look like Castle's dining hall. Did you save me? You know, every day I have the thrill of not knowing if it'll be my last day of being alive. Being a taster for the king truly makes one feel uneasy. Rockman or Rock? Well, okay, his name is Rock, Besta. And when he puts on his armor and goes to fight, he dons the title of Rockman.
I think the reason, so ignoring this man, who's also, his name's Rockman, so he's still a man. Shut the fuck up.
No, his title is Rockman.
Sure.
His name is
Did you
Rock.
think Superman would choose man in this title if he didn't identify as a man? Anyway. So, Persona, the reason I don't mind high school protagonists is because
Roll
even though
isn't
you can
Roll
always...
Man, that's because Roll doesn't
Would you
take up
shut
a
the
title.
fuck up? Am I allowed to speak on the subject?
Theoretically?
Bitch. My god. Okay, so... I don't remember what I was gonna say anymore. Do you?
No. I was too busy interrupting you to pay attention.
Yeah, interrupting me about the subject I tried
You were
changing
talking
3
about
times.
Persona, and you were saying the reason why you're
Right.
not bugged about Persona.
Okay, so the reason
Being
I'm
high school
not like
isn't such.
I would like more adult Persona main characters, but the reason I don't necessarily mind it is because like the rebellion, especially Persona 5 and 4, the rebellion against society's whims and needs, and also following your own truth. That's very topical for people of a certain age, you know. And a good lesson, especially Persona 5, where you're basically rebelling against adults and teaching them that they're wrong. and
So
shit
I
like
will
that.
say, it's much like how, I've posited there is a...
You will say a lot of things.
Yes. It's much like how I posited that it's the same thing where I get why they do it, much like with Power
Okay,
Rangers.
do it. In fact, I should say, you have interrupted me more times on Juneteenth. During Pride Month. The audacity.
Yeah, you remind me of you
The
cannot
gumption,
tame the white
the gall.
supremacist power structure with cheese. Can you? Can you? Though? But
I really wish, I hope that someday I become popular enough, and I do mean
to
me.
cancel me?
No. That someone makes a compilation of these, and it's just all the times you interrupt me.
Well, that's gonna be a long ass video.
It's gonna be longer than the Trixie interrupting Katya video. Videos.
Oh, you bitch. Okay. Are you serious?
At least he let me voice characters this time. I
So-
wasn't originally the voice of Musashi, I just sort of kind of took it as reparations because he wasn't letting me voice things.
So, one of the things I was saying is, in terms of the teenager thing, I was saying it's also kind of like Power Rangers, how they always go with teens, and the idea is like, teens have a certain amount of hope that gets lost as you grow older, and that's integral to the mission they do. But it's just like how I want to run a TTRPG with the Power Rangers TTRPG system, where everyone, it is a Power Ranger season, but the central conceit from out the gate is that the current team lost. They lost to whoever the big bad is, and that season's Zordon fill-in has to bring back Rangers from before, and now you're dealing with adults. And now you're dealing with them having to balance a life with doing that. What up,
Estoy aquí!
And so the idea is that, like,
I don't speak Spanish, it's like
it's me.
I know what it means.
Oh, okay. And so
I just
the
don't speak
idea
Spanish.
is that, like,
It's basically the same thing in every language, it's similar.
yeah. And so the idea of why I want to examine is, like, think about it, like, some of them, the issue is trying to balance a normal
This must
current
be the
life
second Crest
with
party.
doing this and the challenges that come from it. But at least some of them, you're telling me none of
It's
them
starting to move.
have PTSD from being turned into fucking child soldiers? You're telling me none of them went the opposite route, and to them, maybe one of them is like addicted to the idea of
What a
getting
loser.
back on the
The
team
ceiling's
because
collapsed
they've
and
never
he
been
can't
able to
move.
reintegrate into the world because of
Eek.
what they went through, and like this is the only thing they know? I think there's a lot of storytelling opportunity there. And so the same idea goes with Persona, where I think they absolutely could make a Persona where the characters are a little older, and sure, their hopes and dreams in life is different, but they also come with a certain worldliness that they can bring to the table.
I mean, it doesn't even need to be that different, to be honest. I know plenty of hopeful adults. I don't know how they manage to stay that way, but they have. Usually they have money.
Okay. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, hey.
We already got an adult-centric Persona game called Catherine. It's not a Persona game. Catherine is just by Atlas and similar in aesthetics to Persona. It's not a Persona game.
If you had said SMT, then like, okay.
Even SMT, most of the characters are teenagers. Although I think a few might be in their early 20s.
Oh, you mother.
I haven't played much of the SMT core games. I played a little bit, but I keep thinking I should play them and also read them.
Wouldn't be a bad idea. Especially the, even the old ones really
The company I work at made a Caribbean-inspired Juneteenth celebration.
That reminds me of one of my favorite tweets I've ever seen, which is, I was at work...
Wait. I'm gonna interrupt you this time. I'm just gonna say, de Cinco de Mayo Juneteenth.
Yeah, no, the tweet was someone said, I was at work.
Are they gonna get bottomless fucking margaritas at fucking Chili's, except instead of margaritas, it's we freed the slave juice? Nigga juice for everyone? What the fuck? The actual fuck?
It was, I was at work, and they were saying what they brought in, that it was in a Caribbean dish. And he said, this white woman came in to the lunchroom.
Instead of showing up in sombreros, they're gonna show up in chains, looking like Aunt Jemima.
This white woman came in the lunchroom and saw my food and said, what the bumper clot is that? I immediately went to HR.
Do I forget to announce these streams on your Discord, or is it a conscious choice? No. Also, I haven't forgotten to do any... I don't think I've forgotten to announce any streams on there recently because they haven't been streaming. And sometimes I also choose not to, if I don't want to deal with a lot of people for some reason, sometimes I will post about it anywhere. I'll just go live. Also, if you're talking about a Nor stream, that I do forget. I do forget to post here because you used to... Nor has mod access to the announcements page on my stream, and usually he just does it. I don't know if you've been doing it recently, though.
No, I just didn't want to take over your Discord. I can do that.
You used to do it.
Yeah, but it felt weird just because you haven't been doing stuff, so I just, you know.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
It's fine.
I'll do it moving forward.
How much time do we have left on stream, actually?
Okay.
You have to hit the thing!
Yes, but I had to get rid of the thing. It wouldn't let me do it until I got rid of the bubble. Pressing triangle wouldn't let me move up.
I do post on Twitter. But Lord knows doesn't get a lot of traction. I wonder sometimes if...
Thanks,
I don't really want to pay for Twitter,
Elon.
but do people that pay for Twitter get better traction on their posts?
Yes. Well, theoretically.
Like, as far as seeing things that actually have links. Because it used to be that if you didn't post a link in the main tweet, it would get some traction, but that's not true anymore.
Yeah, no, the algorithm's been completely borked, but there is also this idea of like there will be a trade-off because there will be some people who will be like, oh, I see you've got blue, I'm just gonna block you on site. Even
There's
if
a tier you can
why.
pay to not show up with the blue check mark, but if you follow the page, it will show up unverified if they want, if they like your stuff.
Yes.
I do have a few friends who pay for it. I'm like, okay, I get it.
I don't blame anyone or judge anyone, especially if you're doing
I used to, but now I'm like, it's... Considering Twitter's where I have my main following, I have considered it, but it's not worth it.
That's why I'm like, I don't blame anyone or judge anyone, but also I just refuse to trust them with my damn credit card information. Like, you're gonna
no.
You're gonna do something to fuck this up.
I'd probably do a prepaid card. If
That's
anything.
actually a brilliant idea.
But
TBH.
I don't. There's just something morally that I don't want to fucking do it. Unless there's a reason that I need to, I'm not gonna do it. Like, if it actually would get eyes on my stream, I might, but probably not.
Come on. Come on.
If people actually follow through and get
Come
off
on.
Twitter, we wouldn't have this fucking issue. I mean, that's bullshit and you know it. People aren't gonna leave the platform just because the owner is terrible.
Correct.
If that were
It's
the
the
case,
sad but
everyone would
true
get
reality.
out. I am talking.
Just reaffirming you.
In the middle of me talking.
Yes.
If that were true, we'd all be off Twitch because Bezos owns Twitch. So. You can't win every battle.
Seffi would know. She tries.
I did for a long time. The truth is, there is really no ethical social media. I know that sounds like there's no ethical consumption or capitalism, like this is excuse not to do
Come on.
things they shouldn't do. But the truth is that like every major social media outlet is owned by major companies.
Woo!
Hey, GG.
Did it without actually dying, too. Just bring back old school MySpace. That, we were learning fucking coding. And we threw all that shit away.
I never learned to code for that. I just copied the HTML off other sites. So I just did not care. Oh my god, the Waterkeeper's car! Oh! The water crust has been liberated! All your ailments are cured! How refreshing!
I copied the HTML and ended up creating a virus on my MySpace page. That's
I don't know how
weirdly
that's possible.
impressive. Because I don't even know how you did that shit. Like, I thought it was literally set it and forget it.
How long do I have to
Fenty
wait?
Beauty was the top at work
This is so
exploitation
boring.
rankings.
It doesn't seem
Is
like
it really?
Musashi will ever
I mean, it
come
doesn't
and
really
save
surprise me,
me.
but...
Hey, I didn't realize it before, but like, isn't this a Bincho tight? Come to think of it, they were talking about summoning another hero. I know. I'll do another hero summon and like get another hero to save me.
Child labor.
I'm such a genius. Okay,
That's worth
come
looking
out,
into.
come out.
I was so confused, but I loaded up my MySpace page on the school computers on home computer and clicked it and opened up 1,000 Explorer windows until I control, delete, and stop. Oh, this bitch.
All right, I did it. Like I must be a genius to be able to summon 2 heroes. Well, who are you, young man?
Oh, shit. I didn't mean to hit the button.
You just skipped all of Kojiro's introduction?
I literally hit one button. Do you want me to go look up this cutscene to play it on YouTube?
No, I think you should have to load your last save state and beat that boss again. That's
I beat it in one try. It wasn't difficult, it was just time consuming.
punishment.
Okay. Carrico, my problem is every time you say the words black capitalism, all I can think about is Godfrey imitating
Welcome.
Jay-Z.
Make yourself at home.
All I can think about is also related to Jay-Z, and it's that fucking memes like, would you get 100K or talk to Jay-Z about his
50K
fucking,
or dinner with Jay-Z?
Yeah, or a date with Jay-Z so he can jerk off into your mouth and tell you how to do stuff. It's like, and even Jay-Z was like, take the money,
Take the
dumbass."
money. My favorite that I've seen is someone, it was like, someone did the same thing, but they were like, it goes back to old stuff. If you offer me either $100,000 or a book on how to make $100,000, I'm gonna take the book. And they thought they were so wise because it was like, because you can use the knowledge you gain to make it over and over, but y'all don't understand how to hustle for more. And someone did the meme of the guy reading the book, just sitting in bed, like, and the book, it's like how to make $100,000, and inside it says, should have taken the money.
Yeah.
And it's just him crying.
Exactly. Also, I'm eating on camera. I don't care. I'm hungry.
But my favorite, so the Jason, it was, hold on. Let me get the exact number right. Because it was the most disrespectful thing I've ever heard in my life. Oh, it was... Dinner with Bow Wow or $250 in food stamps.
I gotta be real.
I'm taking the food stamps.
I'm choosing an evening at home over dinner with Bow
I'm
Wow.
taking the food stamps. I'm not even $250. You out your goddamn mind. That's $250 in food or $125 cash if you know what you're doing.
Wait, what?
It's a joke about flipping food stamps. That's how they do
I thought it
They'll
was a joke about something that Bow Wow had paid for.
No. If I was gonna joke about something Bow Wow had paid for, I would just joke about saying that if I wanna be like Bow Wow, I'll just go rent a private jet for an afternoon and take a picture in, and then go get caught flying commercial in the same afternoon.
I mean...
Is that petty? Maybe. Is it true?
What has his career been like recently? I mean, to be fair, we made fun of has-beens, but it was like...
What has his career been like?
Something.
I will show you exactly what its career's been like. And I would know because...
Because to be fair, to be a has-been, you have to have been something. And a lot of people ain't been nothing. But still, Bow Wow's worth making fun of because he seems silly.
Are you familiar with Kiss Colors and Care?
No.
That is
I don't think I want to be.
No, that is a hair product line, and they have their Power Wave Velvet Lux Do Rags, and Bow Wow is their main model and spokesperson for all of their packaging. They have it in different colors, and the reason I know this.
Also, this lipstick's working hard. It's still on. I don't know how. I swear to God, if he pulls out a do-rag from Bow Wow, I'm gonna laugh my ass off.
What in the heck? Hold on. My headphones are...
Is that a Bow Wow do-rag?
Did they die? Okay, so
They said rip his computer, but... Can you not hear me? Well, he took his headphones off. Are we still live?
Yes, we're still live.
Y'all, can you hear me?
My headphones just died is all. The reason I know that is because Gideon's do-rag ripped, and I had to get him a new one. And when
It's
I
a
saw
Bow Wow
Bow
do-rag,
Wow
isn't
looking
it?
back at me...
It's on...
No, it's just the brand mark so that I could prove that, like, that was the genuine one I got, despite it being a joke. I was looking for which one I want while I was there. It's at a local place, Grace Beauty Supply. And I saw this on the shelf. And, wow.
Wait, I know that company.
Yeah, Kiss Colors and Care.
I have wig caps from them. I did not realize that Bow Wow was their spokesperson.
So that's where his career is right now.
We had a dinner with Jay-Z hypothetical, remember? What do you mean?
I want to point out that I ate a burger. And this lipstick... Oh, it's a little faded. But who cares?
Carol, you're not going to bring up that whole time when basically you and I went back and forth because I gave Farnsworth as an answer, are you?
$50,000 for a sex tape with Ray J.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, actually...
The answer there is a sex tape with Ray J.
The answer there
We've
is a
seen
sex
the
tape with
result
Ray
of
J.
that.
The answer is a sex tape with Ray J.
You can build
I
an
don't wanna
empire
fuck
off
Ray
that
J,
shit.
but like, damn. Damn.
You can build an empire off that shit.
Oh, let's be real. How... Ray J ain't got nothing from that.
I mean, well, listen, if you ask Ray J about his life, okay, he will tell you. You know what? I've said this before. We're gonna have this because feels like a good point to break on the game since it's the next chapter, and we've been going for 3 hours and straight. But so we can just talk. I actually have a lot of, and I mean this truly. I have a lot of genuine respect for Ray J. That man got Raycons are, you can't fucking watch.
Is that him?
That's his company.
He owns Raycon?
He owns Raycon.
Oh, okay, so he's doing fine. I did
that
not
man-
realize that Ray J owned Raycons.
He does not. I understand
Damn.
He does not have a phenomenal voice. We all know One Wish, okay? If I had one wish. Okay, he does not have a good voice. Ray J had exactly one break given to him in life. He happened to be born the brother
Of Brandy.
of Brandy. He happened to be born a Norwood. And he has turned that shit into a multimedia successful career. He is a
I had no
successful
idea he owned
entrepreneur.
Raycon. Damn.
Like I give credit where credit's due.
Damn, the Nord family's fine for generations, aren't they?
Uh-huh. Yeah, you know what? And then
I didn't realize he was doing anything after he stopped singing, but
now
damn.
if you ask him about how he is,
Does he own
he got an
Ray-Bans
indoor
too?
swimming pool and an outdoor swimming pool.
Does he own Ray-Bans too?
No.
Okay.
Those pretty. He got an indoor
Okay, I thought they were
basketball
older.
court and an outdoor basketball court. If you get what I'm referencing, we're friends.
I don't know what you're referencing.
There was a whole thing where there was some beef going on between Ray J and Fabulous.
I don't know what Scuddy Bike is.
And Ray J ended up calling into, I believe it was Breakfast Club, if I remember correctly. And
Of
this
course it
man he was clearly loaded on some shit. Could be drunk, could be high, could be both. But it was a whole fucking thing. But at one point, he starts just going off. He's like, I got an indoor swimming pool and an outdoor swimming pool.
This is Ray J?
I got an indoor basketball court and a outdoor basketball court. And Fab can roll the fuck up if he wants some. And it's just this whole
Who said
thing.
this?
And it's like, bro, what?
Who said this?
Ray J.
Okay, so it was Ray J. Thank you.
Yes,
I
I
only
never-
had to ask 3 fucking times.
In my defense, one, you see I don't have my headphones on. You're coming through the computer speaker, and my right ear is clogged. I'm actually really pissed off about it because for a couple of years now, I've had an ear lavage kit. And
Wait, is that what's been wrong with your ear the entire time?
No, this is from today. I woke up today and my ear was just like clogged, but I've messed with it and there's no pain. And I know myself, if it was an ear infection, my ear would be hurting me or something. It's just blocked.
Flash forward to tomorrow when it's an ear infection, but yeah.
Huh?
Nothing.
You can't do that when this is the ear that I have actual hearing loss in,
Honey,
and this
we
ear is
both
clogged.
know it would not matter if you had your headphones on or not.
No, I was
Still
hearing
would've taken me
better
3
because the headphones,
tasking.
I can hear the left ear.
Oh, so you mean there's no excuse for you not hearing me when you have your headphones on? Is that what you're telling me?
It means sometimes I
Is that what you're teaching me now? That you could have just not been ignoring me the whole time?
Yes. Correct.
I don't like you.
No. For a second I was like, oh, is it clearing out? It's not.
Also, fucking the Breakfast Club pisses me off.
Is what?
I do not like Charlemagne.
Well, you don't have. Yeah. I
There are
didn't
some people
listen
that shit
to
with Janet
Breakfast
Mock, I
Club.
just wanna-
I
I hope he
found
gets
out
punched in the
about
face
the
again.
rant.
The what?
I said I didn't listen to Breakfast Club. I found out about the rant. Pretty much the It's funny. I was joking.
It's just hilarious on there now. Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's-
That
I
bitch
was
is
joking.
so fucking funny and yet so transphobic. It pisses me off. I used to love her shit. I really did. I really did. To the point, I watched so much of her shit. When I realized that she was a TERF, I was like,
Dropped it
fucking
like a bad
love
habit.
her.
Yeah, it's. I was joking with the kid's mom, literally yesterday. Actually, I think either yesterday or the day before. But basically, she was asking me questions about Colin Cowherd, the sports commentator, and somehow she had seen a thing that's actually from years ago about someone who was on his show as his co-host at the time. Her name was Kristen Leahy. And there was a whole thing that happened with this guy, LeVar Ball, before his sons started coming into the NBA. And I was bringing up how basically the day after it, like, that was a very tense, it was a bad interview, it was a whole thing. And Colin had kind of let it happen. But I was saying how the whole dynamic about it was like LeVar Ball was this black dad trying to get his sons in the league. And there was some issues with how he did it and whatnot. And Kristen Leahy was Colin's sidekick, and she was a white woman. And, like, at one time she was like, are you threatening me? Because he was saying something about you can get yours or whatever. And she was like, are you threatening me? And this whole thing. And so Charlemagne, the next day, made her the donkey of the week or whatever the hell. And he was saying how, she was here weaponizing her whiteness, trying to attack a black man, trying to do great things. And I was like, that is the closest he ever gets to right, is when I can look at a situation and go, part of what he said is a little true.
Well, the thing about Charlemagne is that he only sees things from the point of view of a black man, which means that if it affects black men, he'll care. If it doesn't,
Correct.
he doesn't. Oh.
That's what I was like. Part of what he said was true.
And
He
watching him
glossed over a lot
stumble
of details
through
to get there.
trying to convince people he didn't find Janet Mock attractive was hilarious. I will say. You know who Janet Mock is, right?
Yes. Listen, I'll never get over. There's so much of that. It's like,
Although the pose post mort or whatever, she kind of went off the deep end too, but different period of time.
Yeah.
Although she was right, except for the cheating part.
Let me just double check that I properly saved. And whoa. Why?
What is happening?
I don't know why it's doing this, but perhaps that just means I was very right when I was like, I think it's about time we hit the old dusty trail.
I wonder if your headphones, because there was a loud sound that happened when your headphones went off, and I wonder if something went weird.
There might be something going wonky.
Or alerts went wonky. Slow-mo Musashi. Slow-mo Musashi. I've been waiting for you. That's Scribe Shanky, by the way, who's a character in this game that we did not spend nearly enough time with.
Yes.
He's my favorite character in this game.
I'm
Oh yeah, the sound's not working either. Oh, it's because it's probably tied to the headphones.
right. So that's why it's perfect time for we'll hop off and
I might stream after this. I'm thinking about it.
I'll come
I might do some
hop
Poke
on and
Rogue.
hang out with you in chat and whatnot a bit.
Yeah.
But I need to probably eat something real quick. Everybody, I'm assuming if you're here, you're following Sephi, but if you're not, go fix that.
I show hole in the internet. And by hole, I mean my mouth. Because it's always flapping.
I guess that's one way to put it.
Other holes are even looser. That's a lie. I'm very single.
Technically, Those aren't necessarily mutually exclusive phrases.
Just say you have a small dick and move on.
No, I'm just saying you can be both
just say,
single and
just say
loose.
your dick's shallow and move on.
You could be single and loose.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Could just be how you're built.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like throwing a hot dog down a hallway.
Yeah, you're very familiar with that. It's less a hot dog and more a toothpick.
I will have you know, I absolutely have a sausage. Okay? And it hails from Vienna. So there.
I was gonna say like those pigs in the blanket ones. Mini hot dog.
Checkmate, atheist.
You can loosen them up by yourself, but that's boring. And also like a lot of work.
Did you say I also live alone?
A lot of work.
Oh, I swear. Anyways.
We're gonna go, fam. I'm done with this motherfucker. I'm probably gonna stream some Poke Rogue after this.
Definitely go hop on with Seffi, assuming you see her go live. I'll probably hop in a chat to hang out with her because I'm going to start. I'm going to finish up the script, the voice stuff I need for this next video. And then it's going to be editing from here on out, so it'll be out next week. For my
Toodaloo,
Sneaking In
bitches.
Losers Only video, but all the actual recording part's done.
Losers only, which is why Norian's doing it.
It felt very at home, I will say that.
Very comfortable, very familiar.
Thank you all so much for checking out.
Just
Thank
like, you know, unruly children and divorce papers. Very familiar.
Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. Till next time.
Bye.
Catch you later, fam.